Hey, Atiku Abubakar, oh, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar don't come, oh, because what in the response is this that he's giving to the FBI? As FBI come out yesterday, I'll do this week, come talk, say they no go release the record of the supposed Bola Tinubu as it gets to do with heroin trafficking because of say the reason why make them no go release and say it's too heavy. It's too heavy. If you put some lives in danger. And they can't talk, say, okay, give us the reason. Because even the reason, we're not going to tell you the reason in public. In fact, we will tell you the reason when it be saying only court. Now we'll tell the reason. Make it know there for court record. Make people know here themselves because the reason too tight. Now, Atiku Abubakar don't fire back to FBI. Say, FBI, what's on the talk? Already lives don't they in danger under the administration of this man for Nigeria. Now, na son they protect us in the talk. People they die already, lives they in danger. In economic policies and other things when they do, they kill people. So how do you not say because you don't want to endanger lives? Lives are already in danger. So Kukuma release the thing. Make we see what it be. Eh? Welcome to Updated Precious, another beautiful day to bring on an update of all the things that they share for inside our country. My name is Precious Inyi, and it always sweet my belly to bring on an update. Well, if this is your first time of joining us, I bet click on the subscription button. If you go our profile, just go look at profile on top of YouTube, you will see our different social media handles, our Instagram, our TikTok, and especially our WhatsApp. Oh yeah, go follow us on WhatsApp because we get plans on that WhatsApp. Most of the videos and we no feed they show here, we go to post them for WhatsApp, especially those who be say consent shooting of gun, concern blood and all that. If you know show them dead body, then now they now go fish show because of YouTube policy. So make sure see they follow us on YouTube. Oh yeah, if you join our YouTube, oh yeah, make you go follow the YouTube platform. Subscribe to this platform. And if you just join us right now for inside the show, as they enter, make sure say they subscribe, they like a bit, like and share this. As they enter, just a like and share. As they enter, they like and share. All right, make I go take small break, come back. When I come back, we'll dive straight into what I took up I do. And of course, I get a big testimony where I won't give on that today for inside the show. You better go nowhere. I'm coming back after the break. Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to Updates with Precious. Another beautiful day to bring on an update of all the things that they share for inside our country. Time don't go well, but that notwithstanding, we'll always, get the conversation when we go. So today is Saturday, and so there's a lot of chopping and cooking and cleaning and all of those issues. But as it is a tradition, we could just enter inside the dailies. Then we could see waiting the dailies. Then get to talk today sharply whilst they go on with other things. Now, troops don't dismantle IPOB ESN stronghold, recover weapons, IED materials for inside Anambra State. And waiting then talk, say then they don't recover all of these things. And then 2027, Joasha Mokmeto on INEC chairman, he don't set Osun State election as the gold standard. Gold standard? That is Osun State election are the best to go feed do. Even after if you give us explanation why upload of results stop for 5 hours. And you think saying a gold standard enough. And why are Nigerians not querying that? So for an upload where you stop automatically for 5 hours and you're giving yourself gold standard. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, flags November nationwide mock accreditation. And then moving on, don't hide Tinubu's record from Nigerians. Atiku tells FBI. Let Nigerians know because they already die. Now maybe talk go check out Atiku Abubakar handwriting. Meanwhile, Wike explains why he rejected Tinubu's 2027 campaign DG role. I beg me to leave those matter go. He's saying work not to give on a high blood pressure. Meanwhile, why his son don't win local government chairmanship for Ebony State, pledge not to collect salary. Oh God, this is going to kill me. So my his son husband say he no go collect salary. As in don't win the local government election. Young boy in his 20s don't become local government chairman. Make all of my day. They talk so we cannot do anything. And who will come out now? They will vote now. After they rule on a finish, now their children will rule now. Give on a promise shaky. Not worry yourself. What 2027? Dead on arrival. APM reacts to Tinubu's campaign cancel. And then Tinubu's campaign cancel filled with corrupt suspects. ADC nine talk so. What in consign on a consign this campaign cancel now? ADC the lambas the campaign cancel. APM the lambas. Is it your campaign cancel? Oh, look into that campaign cancel that is causing problem. Oshun Guba ADP candidates disputes Oshun election 6th position ranking. Yeah, and then why Yari-led APC presidential council will secure Tinubu's victory? Akperohe. Now they talk this one. And then moving on very quickly to other things ready for inside the news. FCT, Tinubu has fulfilled his promises to you, Wiki tells Abuja residents. So I know I go vote for as Wiki moves to impound auction vehicles operating outside of designated parks in Abuja. If one did it, we go auction on a boy local government elections peaceful, muifu, now they talk this one. And then reject tribalism, political diversion or division, courts, Governor Kefas Sagbo, and I don't urge Saraba residents. And Europe wants against electricity infrastructure vandalism in Yobe State. FRSC divert traffic as damaged Oye Road triggers gridlock. But let's see some things that happen for inside security for inside the country. As 24 ISWAP terrorists, family members surrender to Nigerian army in Borno State. Village head 90-year-old man among worshippers abducted in Niger State. Dispatch rider killed as 2 trucks battle to right of way in Lagos State. So dispatch rider that 2 trucks, everybody's saying that they're right of way. That's what they go keep person for nothing. And the way these truck drivers drive without conscience. Oh, woman found beheaded in Adamawa community. Police arrest 5 suspected telecom vandals in Lagos. Recover truckload of iron. Okay, so let's move on to other issues very quickly. Very, very quickly. Let's see what we have in the news here now. Amnesty demands answers over unidentified bodies in Imo State. Help, Chim. Now, so they don't keep people rich, so they can't be unidentifiable. Canada slaps retaliatory tariffs on US after talks fail. Okay, let's see what we have here. Iran wants any country joining US sanctions considered enemy. So any country will join US to sanction us if they are our enemy. If they not come join to, they can't become US enemy. What's your now? What people do for now? Then join, then be enemy to Iran. Then not join, then be enemy to US. You people should just leave people out of your one. Leave people alone, especially poor countries like leave them alone. Well, let's move straight to what Atiku Abubakar told Bola Tinubu and FBI. So moving on to that point, but before we get there, Benue Police targets youth in fresh push against cultism and violence. So Molu appointed Southwest coordinator of Tinubu's re-election campaign. Reject thuggery, IGPD to task Nigerian youth. And then woman of substance, Tinubu greets Victoria Gowon at 80. And let's see. So moving on to the cocoa of the matter, waiting EBC Atiku tell court. Or tell FBI. Welcome. As you're coming in, please ensure that you like and share this post whilst they're coming. As they're coming, just the like and the share the post so that we will continue to see with it. More people will see what in the BC when they talk about. So let's go straight to that conversation. Now, presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, APC, Atiku Abubakar, has told the United States, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, that citing danger to lives cannot justify withholding potentially disclosable records on President Bola Tinubu, so talking from public scrutiny, insisting that ordinary Nigerians are already paying with their lives for the president's economic policies. And then FBI had, of course, filed a motion seeking to submit ex parte in camera declarations on why it would it withheld information about its investigation recordings or records relating to allegation of drug trafficking against Bola Tinubu. Now, in an application dated August 20th, the FBI told the U.S. District Court in Colombia, I don't tell you that just yesterday, say, excuse me, my lord, please, we cannot actually tell you why we cannot release these records. We've been going back and forth on release of these records for about 3 years now, but the truth is that we're not going to release the records now. And then when the court now said, why can you not release the records? And I said, excuse me, my lord, we too cannot even tell you why we cannot release the records, because the reason why we cannot release the record is too strong, and if we tell you the reason, lives will be lost. Yeah. If we even release the records, if it causes danger to people, that is what they meant by that. And then people now say, what's going on here? Then I said, excuse me, my lord, I know that you want to understand why we don't want to release these records. So, but can we tell you in secret, in a way that you never tell anybody else? We'll just tell you in secret alone, so that you not tell anybody else. That was exactly what happened. So reacting to this, Atiku Abubakar don't come talk. he talk. In fact, he talk a lot of things. Protect legitimate investigation methods and all of that. So do waiting it up. Now, I think we describe the request of democratic appeal rather than interference in Nigeria's internal affairs, arguing that Nigerians were entitled to know the history and character of the man leading their country. Saying a Nigerians' right to know the history and the right of the man we basically lead their country. Why you go tell us say democratic this one no be democratic and all of that? No, nah. Nigerians get the right. If you talk about say people they die, people already die. People are already dying. So how many more people get to die again for us to talk say people don't die or never die enough? So now that kind of argument will be say Atiku Abubakar make. Now he said our demand of an American law enforcement is not a call to interfere in Nigerian politics. It is a humanitarian and democratic appeal rooted in the principle that people have a right to information legitimately available about those who exercise enormous power over their lives. So if person go fit exercise power, we be say their words, their actions go fit talk or mean something to people's lives, then people deserve the right to know that person. Now, he said, protect your investigators, protect your sources. Say them talk, say, if we release this thing, you'll also expose the way we be say we they use get information, and it go endanger our investigators. It go endanger the people we be say they give us information. Something like that. So now Atiku dey say, protect your investigators. Protect the method where they use get your information, but make you not protect the truth from Nigerians. I beg. Our people are already paying for bad governance with their lives. And he say they protect within. Haba now. No do that kind of protection because it's unfair. If not the United States of America where this thing happen, on go say on they protect anything. On go allow this kind of thing happen. That not the question where be say, come be like say Atiku Abubakar they put up for that puzzle where be say raise. Now this don't raise a lot of controversy. People don't talk about and say, But the thing about Nigeria be say people could just talk come on mouth. After then, they move on. Well, let's go back to that. Atiku pleads with FBI not to shield Tinubu, says president danger to Nigerians, not Americans. Saying that Nigerians not indeed dangerous to say no be Americans. Nigerians react allegedly Tinubu appointed Adeliji to divert taxes for 2027 campaign. Why are they do like this now? Now Tinubu's fuel subsidy removal enriched governors made life unbearable for Nigerians. Donald Duke, they talk about say the fair subsidy, say you come off fair subsidy. You come off fair subsidy. What's he use and do? Say now, Donald Duke they talk say this fair subsidy where you remove, it just enrich the governance. It make governors they richer and then people they suffer for it. So this one don't also raise a lot of controversy and people they complain say okay, all right, let's just move on very quickly because we have quite other interesting stories to look at. Let's see what we have here. Police rescue 13 abducted passengers in Benue. But let's move on. Let's see. Okay, here. Terrorists strike Niger mosque, abduct over 60 worshippers. Oh my goodness. Inside Niger State Mosque. Now, terrorists have reportedly attacked a mosque in Dakara, Borough. Every time that this Borough local government area of Niger State during Friday Juma prayers. Now, that is a holy day, with scores of worshippers taking away into the surrounding forest. According to a report by, I think, counterterrorism reporter Pakistan, he said more than 60 worshippers were reportedly abducted when armed assailants stormed the mosque during the Friday prayers. The attackers allegedly fired shots before forcing the worshippers into the forest. For inside day, where did they go worship their God? Now, wow. What's in they go on for inside this country now? That's a question will be say a lot of people they ask. What exactly is going on? How long do we continue like this for this kind of thing? How long will we let this kind of thing continue as it be like this? So, you go church, problem. You know go church, problem. You go mosque, problem. You know go mosque. Which one people go, which one people go leave? How can people continue like this? That's not the question we be say a lot of people they ask. Well, let's move on to other issues. As I was acting as Okpebolo's son. Now, Okpebolo's aide bows to pressure, publicly apologizes to Davido over Edo death threats. Say one aide to His Excellency Monday Okpebolo, the governor of Edo State, come out contact say Davido, you get my thought say Okpebolo any apology for calling him things we call him abi during the election. No worry yourself. Make we see you for Edo State now. You go see what you could do. In fact, he even threatened he was going to get boys to beat Davido. He was going to get boys to beat Davido. And then people heard this and people were like, the thing raised a lot of social media outcry. In fact, Davido's, own aide, Israel, said, how you go stop person from visiting your own mama village? And then people also stated that, remember that Davido's mother is from Edo State. So if Davido's mother is from Edo State, you're saying that you're going to stop him from visiting his maternal home just because of waiting politics. Well, let me show you that video where he said that before we even go straight. And then the outcry will come, follow.
Yeah.
Come delete it, Senator.
Shameful Davido. Now you go ahead and start saying these children should be ashamed of their father. Now I'm gonna tell you now. The next time you go repeat that statement, I'll tell you something that will make you sue me. For not doing. Because since you don't get respect, because you as your papa no bring you up to respect your elders. As your papa no bring you up to respect your elders, Davido, I want to tell you, you have been banned from coming to Edo State to perform. We don't want to see you for Edo again, Davido. Since they saw the governor children, they saw the governor of this state, the remaining 6 years plus for this government, we don't want to see you, because who I blame now that useless Israel, where they give you the infantry to the insult our governor, the best governor in Nigeria. Now Israel I blame. Davido, we don't want to see you for Edo State again. If we catch you, if we see you for airports, go tell boys, make they use slap, they remove your teeth for you. So that means you repeat those words. And those useless results in the post online, AI generated results. You better be warned. They hear me so? You better be warned. Not to say they don't tell you. Not to say they don't tell you. Hey, those youths are angry. They say if they catch you again, nobody should bring Davido to come and perform in any place again in those states. They say they don't need you. If you come, but you see, you go bearer, because for Edo State, we don't need courtists. Davido, we don't want to see you for Benin again, because the governor of this state, the harbor courtists. You dey hear me so? So if you come, what do you see? You bearer. Nonsensical, of ridiculous nonsense. Say your uncle now, it be like a giddy where they no miss where.
So you see this insult when hard on Davido, and this warning, it don't raise. In fact, there may be like lawsuits following, because you can see the insult. He's alleged here that Davido is a cultist. He's said quite a couple of things. Now, because of the reaction and the uproar, where the thing don't raise, Oga don't backtrack. You don't talk. In fact, just to remind you, in Apostle Kasi Chuku, we actually hear that he's actually from Ebonyi State. You see, the thing about the diversity we would talk about and the ethnicity. This is an Igbo man employed in Edo State, and people are excited. So, Governor Okpebolo did very inclusive. He employed somebody. The people away from the Edo State, gong, where you follow insult their governor, no come out, can't talk all this also. Some of those hype men. Now, the Kasi now. You when I say your name no good for whistle. Now you come out, now you call the cost person. Now they drag you now, go court, drag everything within inside your body and intestines, go court. Make you can't explain how person they like a giddy where they no mix. You go fit talk him. Oh, by the way, before you say Jack Robinson, he's back now apologizing over what he said. And Nigerians are saying that they will not take the apology. Please, Davido's family, do what you can.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depend the time you are watching this video. I want to quickly respond to a video that is going viral where I responded to Davido when he insulted the governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebolo, and his children. Now, I want to say that I didn't do that video as an appointee of the government, and I didn't do that video by the instruction of the governor of Edo State or by the permission of the governor of Edo State. I did that video in my personal capacity as a son of the governor who was offended by Davido's statement that the governor children should be ashamed of their father. Having said that, I want to apologize to His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebolo for whatever embarrassment my comment may have caused him. Our governor is a peace-loving governor who does not tolerate violence or threat or oppressor. I want to say I apologize to the executive governor of Edo State, Senator Monday. So whatsoever my statement must have cost him during these days. I also want to apologize to Edo people. My comment were my personal option and did not reflect the option of all Edo light in anywhere. Edo people are loving people and they are.
Before I continue, I thought he said that the Edo youths are angry with Davido and they go come out in teeth. God, I beg go. All right, let's go.
Apologize to the executive governor of Edo State, Senator Monday. So whatsoever my statement must have cost him during these days. I also want to apologize to Edo people. My comment were my personal option and did not reflect the option of all Edo light in anywhere. Edo people are loving people and they are accommodating people. I want to apologize to every sons and daughter of Edo who have seen my video disrespectful and not accepted. I want to say I'm really sorry. I apologize to every good meaning Edo light. And to my brother Davido, I love you. Please disregard my earlier comment. Edo love you, and of course you are welcome home anytime, any day in Edo State. Feel free to come to Edo State, and I want to say from the depth of my heart, I sincerely apologize for what I have said these few days that is trending. Our governor is a lovely, peace-keeping governor. He does not tolerate violence or any form of disrespect. Edo is shining. The governor is doing everything within his power to make sure that Edo work again with all the good road infrastructure, good education, security, and bring it back nightlife to Edo. Edo is a safe place for investors to come in and invest, and we the good people of.
So investors go come into Edo State where he talks say they go beat person come out in teeth. If na you investor, you go. He didn't mind.
Edo, welcome everyone. Please accept my apology. Like I said, it was not the governor that asked me to make such statement, and I didn't speak as an appointee of the government. I did that on my personal opinion. So I withdraw back my statement and I apologize to Your Excellency, the governor of Edo State. I apologize to good people of Edo State, and I apologize to my brother Davido. Thank you very much.
So yes, he's a pastor, and you heard that. And he's a pastor who's an SSA to the Edo State governor. And I mean, this just tells you the kind of things. He is an Igbo man, please. He is an Igbo man from Ebonyi State. He's an Igbo man. You can Google him. I just told you his name, so please Google him. So his name is Apostle Kasi Chuku. He's the senior special assistant on digital media to the Edo State governor. So you can please cross-check yourself or fact-check me. And I'm very willing to own up and apologize if I'm wrong. So that's not a problem. Meanwhile, 2027 election isn't about NDC or APC, but about the oppressors and the oppressed. So Moko no look at like say, oh, NDC is not going anywhere, APC is not going. Look yourself first of all. The way they oppress you, you like them, they good for you. And the oppressors, you want me to continue, it they good for you. Now what's it be? Who talk this one? Now you talk this one. That's a large Rabbi Musa Kwankwaso, now you talk this one. I think they declare the campaign too. Now, unexpected, okay, of course, Osborne, son of David Omar, he wins Ohio Zara local government area chairmanship election in Ebonyi State. Kondo say no go collect salary. Amnesty International demands justice as hundreds of unidentified bodies reportedly moved from Imo mortuaries at night. Hundreds. What is going on in Nigeria? Oh, by the way, Nigerians are reacting to some Nollywood actors sharing branded bread, food items in Lagos State. People say, I saw the hunger, don't they reach? And then Nigerians knocked Tinubu bad road swallow car. If you see that, I will find that video show now. The way the road, now those state though, now the road swallow the vehicle, like the car sink. I'll play it. Remind me to play before the end of the show. Now they say, we leave this one now, go they do Coastal Highway. Okay. Meanwhile, as you know, I tell them I say presidency dash people gas cookers yesterday. You know, they give people gas cylinders and cookers, 3 kg. Now people say even if you give 3 kg finish, you know, go end the poverty for Nigeria. You just give 3 kg gas a be. How many days they go use and cook? You never end poverty for Nigeria. Go just give people small thing. Say you don't help. They don't help. 2027 greatest match awaiting Nigerian youths is not in Europe. It is in Nigeria. P2B demands investment in Nigeria's football infrastructure to make them, invest. Meanwhile, we hear that they don't uncover, of course, more new agencies, more new fake agencies. As a B say, the incoming governor of Lagos State, which is the deputy governor of Lagos State, people they call him incoming governor, Oga Hamzat, they don't tell Nigerian youth, say, make gonna live for shared apartments, stay with on our parents them, and make gonna need to live big life. This nice people they complain about how expensive housing don't they for inside Lagos State, and people are saying, is this your solution to the housing, the overpriced housing from for inside Lagos State? Now your response to them. And then I told them, say NDC don't kickstart election campaign too. Let's see what we have here. EFCC ICPC asked to probe 296.4 million naira Imo State funds that were allegedly spent on CBT center in private university. It is something so they happen for Nigeria. They give headache. Nigerian troops raid alleged ECN stronghold in Anambra State, recover guns and IEDs. I told you this already. And then terrorists kill 18 Niger Republic security operatives in attack near Nigerian border. 18. Lagos police command arrest 5 suspected vandals, recover truckload of iron rods. And then DR Congo receives Ebola vaccines as death toll from outbreak hits 2,500. Atiku don't want FBI. Say Nigerians are dying already. I told you this already. Meanwhile, 4 Kogi family members, dog, die after eating meal as government begins probe. And then House of Reps summons army authorities, FCT officials over demolition of Abuja community. Which one? Abuja community. Good demolition. Oh, and then tension in Abuja community as Nigerian army carries out fresh demolitions, threatens residents. I know say this and the indigenous people of that Abuja and then they suffer this in person. Well, PRP presidential candidate Donald Duke demands end to Tinubu's poorly managed fuel subsidy regime. He said the fuel subsidy regime did very poorly managed. It just impoverished masses. They, enrich governors. Said that one don't make sense at all. Anambra Police Commissioner warns youth against all grade digital crimes. And then families of 116 abducted Borno residents appeal to Tinubu, demand urgent rescue of relations. I beg, rescue us. Now, waiting we do now. We don't follow for Nigerians. Meanwhile, flood sacks Jigawa communities. 2 children feared dead as several houses are submerged. That is, houses took for water. Oh, news plenty for Nigeria. It be like Saguba Brick here. Arewa youths disown calls for 17 billion probe, 17 billion naira probe at Nigerian Football Federation. Slam impersonators. Let's see. Okay. That's about it. Nigerian government approves. Let's that. Abuja is growing in the consequences of its own government. That was in the BC people they talk. All right, that's about it. But make I just go bring on some things now. Talking about governors and what they do, and then and especially like Governor Mondo people we don't tell President Bola Tinubu. So I'll give you 2.5 million votes. I'll give you this. See what's in Alex to get to talk about waiting governors they talk and how it feels about it.
Said something about re-electing the president, but I'm not sure I've heard that. But if you say that, it is right to say that the as a governor and as an individual, that he can't speak for everybody. I'm sure that at the appropriate time, people who will take their decision. I think it's still is the issue of, but then let's also say something clear. This is a government, and the government flows all the way from the national through the subnational to the local governments. Okay, so, and just like I said the other day, there are a lot of policies that are supported and started supported before becoming government. Go and look at the write-ups.
Well, this time, as a lot of people, they also accuse the Abia State governor, of course, for working for President Bola Tinubu, even though say never come out outrightly. But then he was trying to explain that he supported quite a couple of policies of the president's even before this administration actually kick off. So nobody say it just a talk about them now. Now, talking about administration and waiting people they go through. Before I go straight to this conversation, let's quickly take a listen to the drama we play out between Oga Adeleke and Wike. Then when it be say Adeleke and Davido visited Wike and his family.
Naso. Yes, so.
Come and network. Everybody look here. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay, so you don't see some of those videos, and this one don't this resurfaced video don't, of course, they elicit a lot of reaction by Nigerians, especially Nigerians. They talk say, if they follow big men fighter, be okay. Or some people don't give their lives. People will die, don't die now. When I do, then don't they go dance with the same people will be saying that because of them, then die. In fact, the same people will be saying their supporters allegedly by the people then will be saying don't die. How will be say we go continue like that's what people are saying. That how do you go back to supporting people that have caused this kind of pain to people this kind of way? That now waiting to people they talk. All right, so moving on, I thought we should see this video. Take a listen. So that is a video of the APC candidate of the Osun State in the just concluded Osun State election, visiting President Bola Tinubu in Aso Rock and having a conversation with him. Now, the first visiting, they visit President Tinubu after they lose to Adeleke's for inside that election. So he said quite a lot of things, and then he addressed the people and spoke exactly why he came to see the president and what him and the presidents discussed after that meeting. Let's see if we can hear exactly what he said.
You met with Mr. President. Can we know a bit of why you're here?
Well, my name again is Bola Oyebamiji Ambo. I met with Father the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and what Baba said was that the most important thing is to run every election with a peaceful mind. It is important for us that we Nigerians have to know that government is about people, and it's about people, and it's about people. And because it's about people, it is important that we need to be peaceful. And I want to appeal to our people in Osun that they need to be peaceful. For now, the APC is still examining the books, and by the time we spread our sheet, we'll be able to get back to the public what our own opinion and what decisions we want to take. But the take home is that they should be calm. They should be calm. And I want to advise the governor too that it's important for him to talk to his people. Violence is against our people. It's not too good, and he needs to talk to them so that each and every one of us can be on the same page. I thank you.
In your post-election statement, you raised a concern that after the results were declared that some members of APC were attacked in the state. Can you please share details of this?
Yes. Even after this morning, in my own village, Ikire, some were attacked. About 4 or 5 people were attacked. We have informed the security operatives accordingly.
All right, so that's it
what I
there.
have to say about that.
And Adeleke, on the other hand, also called for peace even before this visit and talk, say, make everybody come together, make everybody shoot their sword, make them come together, make them vote for the good of their country. Forget about whether this person win or this person no win, or you happy say this person win, you no happy say this person no win. Okay, election don't come go. Waiting be the next thing now, governance. Can we just agree that we're going to come together to ensure that the state move forward? I have quite a lot to say about this, but I won't be saying that. I have somebody I'll bring into the house briefly, but before then, my people will can't enter inside street to go ask some people, in the southwest Nigeria, about who they go vote for inside the election. Just listen to this short message with this market to man get together.
Mi fẹ́ Tinubu, mi ò fẹ́ Tinubu, mi ò fẹ́ Tinubu o, Tinubu ò ṣe dáadáa. Mi fẹ́ Tinubu. Mi ò fẹ́ Tinubu. Mi ò fẹ́ Tinubu o. Tinubu ò ṣe dáadáa.
Okay, so I don't know. Person would understand you, but beg help me explain within a bit she talk there. I don't know what she means by me of Tinubu. Tinubu will say that, Dada. I don't know what she means. But please, if you can help us explain, Still speaking about elections, the NDC presidential candidate was in an event earlier today when he go visit, I think in a coronation of a statesman, and then he was fiery. So this evening he was at, I think, Adazi Kingdom in Anambra State for the coronation of the traditional ruler of the community of Adazi Kingdom. And it was, of course, a moment of celebration as posted by Zekari Idris, his spokesperson, and demonstration of his continued respect for traditional institutions and the people of Anambra State. Let's take highlights of what went down there. In fact, let's start with the moment he even walked into the arena. Take a listen. So you don't see him as it take be, and waiting as so he used go down there, and the joy was almost palpable, as people would say. All right, so you see that's very, very likely palpable happiness from the people as EBC then they receive for that place and they jolly. So maybe we'll go straight to other news. I'd like you to listen to this report from TVC. Take it listen. Okay, right, let's see.
Alhamdulillah, Allah taimaki Najeriya. A mafi zaman lafiya da ci gaba a tarayyar Najeriya, Malam Dr. Umar na FCA. Hakan ya fai kamar yansa na abubuwa na ci gaba, musamman furin aikin gona, daga jihohi 19 da birnin tarayya Abuja. Jama'a maza da mata, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Ina amfani da wannan dama don yi muku lalle marhaban zuwa dutse babban birnin jihar Jigawa da wani mashahurin taro wato ta jihar Jigawa Alhaji Salisu Muhammad Gumel dan ya ci gaba da kawo muku abubuwan da za a yi a wajen wannan mashahurin taro mai taron alfahari. Malam Salisu bismillah.
Now, in case you understand Hausa language, I'd like you to put me through what's going on there. But according to reports and, of course, the records from TVC where this video was gotten, we heard that that after a closed-door meeting with six northern APC governors, Deputy Senate President Jibrin Barau, and President Tinubu's special advisor on political matters, Ibrahim Masari, that over 500 Islamic scholars, preachers, and clerics from across the country generally, that is, so not any one part of the country, now Islamic clerics come. That all of them came together and they have endorsed President Bola Tinubu for second term. This particular conversation don't elicit a lot of reaction. Most people they talk say, "Oh, so Islamic scholars don't come together endorse President Bola Tinubu." If Christians come now endorse Peter Obina, they say, "Oh, he's playing religion card." Now, for those who will always use the religious card to speak now, why are they not speaking? Because we have had Christians. Adeboye is a Christian. He's in support of President Bola Tinubu. So why do we not also have Muslims who say that, you know what, we're supporting Atiku Abubakar, we're supporting Peter Obi. So, but once you say Christian clerics right now support Peter Obina, hey, next thing, people go play the religious card. I'm not the one who said this. That's what has been, going on social media. So people don't begin to talk about and say, is it fair that even though, say, if they bad enough, say there is a Muslim ticket for the second term, and then an Islamic cleric came to say that there is no excuse about the Muslim ticket now because the Muslims in the higher in population, and it should say then they pass and more like they've conquered the other religion. And then at the time like that, the presidency did not say anything about it. They are yet to react about it, and you have more Islamic scholars, of course, endorsing this administration, endorsing the ticket. Does it make it fair? If another person do it, will this administration still keep mum and feel that it's all politics, that all is fair in politics? Well, that now we see ABC people they talk. And this one don't elicit quite, a lot of reaction, and people just they talk about them. I just thought to fill you in on what's going on. And there was fire outbreak, I think, in Cross River State shopping mall yesterday as a BC. People shop born, people property born, people were wailing and crying. I don't even want to imagine the pain they will be going through in this, for this hard administration at times. So you be say things they difficult like this. It's beyond imagining. I don't know if I can play that video in full, but that's
Which fire service?
Did you hear that? Say call fire service. Say which fire service? Fire service de Calabar. That's an APC stage, by the way, just to remind you.
Which fire service? De Calabar. Military was shop happening right now in Spa.
This is so sad, very, very sad, very that people property. I don't even know how people will think. I don't know. So Nigerians, I'm opening phone lines now. I want you to join me on the conversation very quickly, and I have a guest also to join me here. So phone lines are open. Please click on the link right now. It's been posted on the pinned post to join the conversation. Whilst you're joining, please ensure that you continue to like and share this post. I don't know if we're all aware, we're all here. I think it was on Wednesday or so. I can't remember what day exactly. That it was PH. PH, now you. So PH, please join the show. I have posted link. PH, will join. So PH, we're talking about Nel Fund and the issues about Nel Fund. And a particular PH now raised an issue about a lady with her son with the seek admission to study medicine, but somehow couldn't get medicine and got admission for nursing, and that she now, got the admission for nursing and managed to, she got the admission for nursing basically, and people were, and that the lady reached out to him to help out in terms of the school fees. But it tell the lady say, "Me should go apply for Nel Fund." And then when the woman went to apply for Nel Fund tell the woman talk say she no go fit get a loan for Nel Fund because the school she got admission is a state university and not a federal university. So known to a lot of people, Nel Fund the only accessible to federal universities and not state universities. And then he said that unfortunately there was no way he could help the lady. And that day I told PH that me, I know they like carry a here, this kind of thing. Please let her come to this platform. There may be somebody who may be led to help her cause. And I like to announce to you today that this lady has just joined us on the platform. Guess what? A very special individual who decides to remain anonymous decided to send this lady the school fees in full of her son. And in fact, when PH was telling us the conversation, he told us the lady is a single mother and that he just feels for her. He doesn't know how she's going to manage. Imagine when school fees, initial school fees to get into university for Nigeria run to the tune of 1 point something million. How many families go fit afford them? How many families? Let me give you a breakdown of the school fees as was sent. So it said tuition fees 300,000, hostel and accommodation 250,000, emergency medical medication 20,000, development levy 40,000, stationery 40,000, professional procedure book 30,000, uniform 2 pairs 80,000 because they're nursing, and then WAEC NECO verification. Then go pay 30,000 to verify WAEC and NECO. To buy WAEC scratch card, no pass, you know, reach 5,000 naira. WAEC scratch card is not 500 naira, 1,000 they sell it. If it's too much, it's 2,000 naira for WAEC scratch card. But the university is charging them 30,000 to verify their WAEC. I mean, all you need is a scratch card. Once you put that the scratch card, put the pin for the website, it will show you. In fact, these days, you don't even need scratch card to verify WAEC or NECO. Just go their website, impute the center number and details where that person put there. It will show you the person result. You don't even need scratch card to verify your result in WAEC anymore. But this is what the school is charging them, 30,000 naira. Basic professional curriculum, 30,000 naira. Total is 850. Then they will not do medicals, which is 70,000. Then, of course, we added some more figures and all of those, including a bit, because, you know, nursing students specifically, they must stay in the campus, right? So estimated figure for, I think, their feeding in school there is about 6,000 to 8,000 naira daily, and which comes about 240,000 naira from the canteen in school. In fact, total, it came to about 1.16 million. And if you add acceptance fee of 50,000 naira, it came to about 2.150 million, 110 million thereabout. And this lady did immediately transferred this money. The anonymous person we donate to this thing transferred immediately to this woman's account the sum of 1.6 million naira. Now, her son will not only go to school, he'll be able to feed in school. She may have an extra to perhaps start a business, no matter how small the business is. So she joins me inside the studio. Please, let's welcome her and speak with her very briefly. Good evening, madam, and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Good evening, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy.
Why are you smiling?
I'm very, very happy.
All right, so please break it down. Tell us your name, first of all. What will be your name?
Okay, my name is Asiodu Victoria.
Your name is what?
Asiodu Victoria.
Asiwaju Victoria.
Asiodu, A-S-I-O-D.
Okay, Asiodu Victoria. Okay. All right. What state are you right now?
I'm in Delta State.
You're in Delta State. Okay. All right. How did you feel? First of all, understand they say you don't get money. Wait till make you still want make your son go school. How did you, still persevere and say, anyhow, make it try, even though say money no day? Wait till give you that push to say, no, could just try. Whether go fit making go school anyhow. Meanwhile, where your young man? I like Sian. Where in day?
He's here.
What's his name?
Good
Hello,
evening, ma'am.
congratulations to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Nathaniel, ma'am.
Nathaniel. Nathaniel, how old are you?
I'm 17 years old, ma'am.
So at 17 now, you'll be starting nursing school very soon. How does that make you feel?
I'm very happy and I'm very grateful.
All right. Let me go back to asking you more. I hope you know that you're going to be a very good nurse. The same way a human being has shown you compassion, you will learn to be compassionate and you learn to take your study serious. Your mother says she's a single mother. That means you know that now only you and your mama did. So you must take your academics seriously. Take them as saying that your life depends on them so that you make that woman proud. And also make the person who has donated to your life proud. You promise that, right? I will be checking on you every year. I'm not going to let you rest. Every year of your academic, I'll be asking for your results. Let me know what your CGPA is. I'll not let you rest. When you know that's precious to ask for your CGPA, let that be a motivation for you to do well and come out with top grades. Who knows, if you finish nursing and if you come out with first class, somebody may even sponsor you to proceed to medicine, which is your choice course. So you must take it very serious. You promise, right?
Yes, ma, I do, ma.
All right, thank you. All right, madam, so let's hear from you the question we'll ask you.
Okay, the truth is that I have always had faith. Like from the very beginning, I've been a single mom for 17 years, and
so sorry.
No support from anybody, just God. I know God has been using a lot of people, so I just had faith. I have not stopped pushing. I've just been pushing and hoping
what do you
that.
do? What do you do ordinarily? Do you work or you do business?
Okay. No, I do business. I'm a fish farmer.
You're a fish farmer?
I work. Yes, I'm a fish farmer.
You own your own fish farm or you work for somebody's farm?
I have my own fish pond. Like I rented ponds, I raised fish. Then I had issues with flood, so I lost lots of my fishes. So, but right now, yes, high tide came because that's one of the major issues fish farmer that use earthen ponds face. So I lost some of my fishes. I did not just stop. I started working with someone in the farm because fish farming is something I have passion for. So I think March this year, I decided that I cannot just continue like that. Let me learn a skill.
Okay.
So I go to the fish farm to work. Then when I work from 7 a.m. till 10 to 11 a.m., I go to where I learn hairdressing. I stay there till 5 p.m. I come back home because I really don't want to work so I can have time to take care of my son. I don't want to just leave him because if I do my business
now. He's a big man now.
Yes.
Is it the only child you have?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so the fish farm where you work, are you being paid or it's a partnership?
No, for now I'm being paid just a little token, but because I don't want to leave the environment, I know
So
that
that
I
you
will
can
definitely go back. Yes, I'll definitely go back.
again.
Yeah, that goes great.
All right. So how do you feel about this help that you got? I know that you were not expecting it. I mean, somebody just mentioned, where PH, now PH, one man PH mentioned you in this group. And then I just told him, please let her come. Somebody may just help her here. How do you feel getting this help from the group? And will 400,000 do anything for you in fish farm?
Ma?
Will 400,000 naira do anything for you in your fish farm, first of all?
I am not going to. I know it will not, because to raise 1,000 finger leaves, I will need about 65 to 70 bags of feed, and a bag of feed now is about 24 to 25,000. So it's not going to go anywhere.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So
let's go back to let's go back to how you feel.
You saw my reaction. I cried all through the day.
I'm sorry about that. You didn't have to cry. You didn't have to cry.
No, it was all joy, tears of joy, like something you were not expecting, and an individual that knows you from nowhere just came to wipe your tears and rescued you. You know, I am so happy. I am so happy, and I want to pray for that anonymous person once again that God will bless that person.
Amen.
God will replenish that person. That person will
Amen.
never lack. The protection
Amen.
of God will continually be upon that person for
Amen.
wiping my tears and making my son go to school. I am so happy. God will bless that person.
Amen.
God will bless that person. Thank you so much, Mrs. Precious. Thank you.
No,
Thank
it's not
you
me. I didn't
for
do it.
using your
Somebody else did.
platform. No. If you did not bring me up, yeah, nobody will find me worthy to scatter for my son's education. You used your platform. For that, I am very grateful. And I also want to thank PH. Hi, God. Thank you all. Thank you all. I am grateful. Like, I am speechless.
You don't have to
Thank
cry
you.
again. You don't have to cry again. Don't cry again. Don't cry again. You may need to get something doing. What will it take for you to get something doing? Because you know that this is the initial school fees and we still have subsequent fees to pay. And every 6 months with school fees, because a semester is practically 5 months or thereabouts. So what is your plan to continue to pay the fees?
Okay, I really want to go back to fish farming. That's something I am very good at, and
And is it
I am
profitable?
very, very lucrative. It is capital intensive, but it is lucrative. Yes,
All
it
right.
is
What
something I
what's
can
what,
do.
what's like the investment somebody as I did like this now, I won't give you money, make do fish farming. If I invest, like how much I need to invest and how much are you likely to make from it, then in case you won't begin share profits with me. Well, first of all, if you invest, how much do you need to invest and how much are you likely to make from it, from that investment?
Okay, if I want to raise 1,000 posts
Fingerlings.
like
Okay.
fingerlings, I will need a minimum of 2.5 million
Okay.
naira.
And
So
and if you groom those little ones with that 2.5 million, how long do you have to groom them and how much will you make when you start selling them?
okay, when I sell them after 6 to 7 months, I can raise about, say, five six five 600,000 naira.
Okay. So in just 6 months, you may make 5 to 600,000 naira.
Yes, I
As
can raise
as
that. It
as
all depends
profits,
on
that
how
is, you cover
well.
your capital and then you still make profits.
Yes, it depends on
Okay, and
how
then you
well I feed the fishes. What you give to the fish is what the fish in turn give back to you.
okay. So will you also process like dry and all that and sell others?
Yes, when I was doing it, I had customers. I sent dry fish to people. I even
Okay.
send abroad.
Oh, you even said dry fish. You sent dry fish. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, let me leave you. I just thought to call you up for people to know that good things still happen in Nigeria. And just to state it, the person who helped you did not ask whether you were Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, or Ishikiri or anywhere. They just
Yeah.
heard that there's a woman who's a single mother whose son could not go to school, who asked for help and could not get it, and Nelfon could not help. And I said, bring her to this platform. And that was all. And I'm sure you don't even know where the person comes from. I want us
At
to
all.
understand that this is the power of the love that we have in Nigeria. We should not let ethnicity, tribalism, and all of those things continue to divide us. It doesn't make sense. Thank you. So, what's your name, madam?
Victoria, my name is Victoria.
Victoria. Victoria, thank you so much. It's good seeing you. I want to be seeing you here on this platform. Let's be talking Nigeria
Oh,
so that you help
I
us
have been coming for this.
ginger people in your area. Let them vote right and defend their vote. It will say our son don't reach 17. I will tell you making go vote. Let them vote right at 18 rather. Let them vote the right person and stay there and defend their vote. Because let me tell you,
Okay.
the cost for fish farming wouldn't have been this expensive. Wouldn't have been this expensive if the economy was better. So now because of the way
Yes,
the economy that make fish farming this expensive. And who knows if you say economy did better, if I don't go back to your businesses, if I don't even do well. So that is
definitely.
why you need to tell
Definitely.
people to vote right. To I appreciate you, madam. Let me release you. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
very much for having me. God bless you. God bless
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you,
Man,
ma'am.
thank you.
Thank
And then
you.
who knows if God touches anybody's heart to also support in his subsequent fees, and like the other person is still supporting, it will be very nice because he will need to eat, he will need to buy books, he will need
Yes,
to do a lot of things.
yes,
It's
ma'am.
School of Medicine, so it's quite a lot. Thank you so much. School of Nursing is a lot. I
Thank you.
appreciate
God
it.
bless
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
God
Thank
bless you.
you.
I'm wishing you all the
Thank you,
best.
everybody. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank
Take
you
care.
so
Bye.
much.
All right. Bye. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Idanjiva. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, SC. SC. Yeah. Welcome, Mr. Ken. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Are you guys there? Can you hear me?
Yes, Precious, we can hear
Hello.
you. Good evening.
All right.
Hello,
Hello,
Precious.
Precious. Good evening.
Good evening. Oh, I'm
Good
very
evening, everyone.
excited. So somebody's
I
son
didn't,
can go to school courtesy of you guys.
Precious, I wanted to ask her. I wanted to help so that you can ask her if she has a PVC.
Hey, I don't ask her. I go ask her
And
privately.
that's why I did make you ask him if he has get PVC. If you don't get PVC, sorry. Because how can you have nail fund and it's not part of the state? State is not part of it. That's not good. What is all these numbers they are brandishing about? 1.5 million students in school. So the ones in the states don't deserve to get the nail fund to go to school. If we talk now, they will say we're not with it.
They will say your mouth they smell.
Mr. Ken, in the first place, were there supposed to be that kind of that so-called useless or whatever they call it? Is there supposed to be a thing like that? There were not supposed to be something like that in the first place. Even the system that was in place before this rubbish they introduced was
Mr.
far,
Ken,
far, far better than this rubbish.
Mr. Ken, she's responded. She said she has PVC and she's going to vote.
She get PVC. Okay, that's fine. Tell her she will be hearing from us then if she get PVC.
Madam, they listen a bit. They say you go to hear from them.
You don't pass 80%.
All right, welcome
you don't get PVC now, sorry.
Welcome, Mr. Obison. You're welcome. Everyone, you're welcome. Let's let you guys shoot. And then see why is Atiku Abubakar doing this thing that he's doing? How can Atiku be telling courts this thing that Atiku is telling FBI? Waiting in the tell FBI say Nigerians' life they endangered already, and they deserve to know the person who be say their leader be because people they die already. Why now? So maybe they hide the documents, maybe they expose her. Is Atiku not going too far like this?
On this one, 100% I agree with him on this one.
It's not bygone anymore. It's bygone now present.
Precious, Atiku, I don't know what Atiku want to achieve because
no, what's in they imagine?
Because where they that time when the same man make him support and make you run under which party? ACAB. You know, no say the man.
Remember,
you know,
and this don't happen before then, no.
Yes. You know, no say the man get the tea for in cupboard. You know, no. I mean, he just woke up with it, no. So now all of them are the same thing. May they leave that thing. Where the man go run for Senate, where he can't they vote for him. Where the day when he run for governor, he can't stay 8 years. He finish the first 4 years, go again. They don't see him. Where the day when they run for president, made them point that thing out. Where the day when David Hunde they battle, now part of the problem where you take run away, where they take the exile. Where the day where Hunde they talk say see this thing, no, made the investigator. Where the day? Where in this sense? And now they just take no say the man no say the man in certificate not correct, the school way go not correct, this one, everything. How anyway, I not say nobody vote for him. But where the person where they there now who vote for him? He saying snatch him, steal him, grab it, ram with it. Is that not what he said? You know, he use the mouth now, say he no win. Say he don't settle them. I don't owe you anything, I've said to you people. He didn't say he win. Where the day all this while? Not be them put on there. Not be people put on there. Where
they just woke up. Oh, this is their morning. Please.
Where in the okay? Now what you want me to do? May they expose them. We don't know. What we don't know. Breeze, you don't tell where breeze blow. We don't see the ash of chicken. You don't tell. Now news now be this. Okay, if we know, so what you want me to do? If we know what you want me to do, we don't know since now. People don't know since. Where they talk this thing since they talk this thing, they know they some people go put them in there. I be you say whether it's national, I be now people put them there. Well, but they know those things. They open their eye, they see. They don't see pepper now. Now they begin talk. You don't they pepper them. Now they talk. Make the man go sit down. You see, if you want campaign, there are many things where you go use the campaign. Many things where you go use campaign, where nobody go deny. Many things. Many things.
Like listen.
Precious. Okay,
Sir?
make I ask you. I don't ask you this question before.
Ask me the one that go fit answer.
It's
But you need to answer hard questions. So
it's simple now. It's simple.
Okay,
Make
sir.
I walk back. Make I take you go feel remember. I'm not saying you go feel remember now. Your all is still in your head.
I know Sabi book again, sir. Nigerian
Te-
problem
te-
don't come out the same for my
10
head.
years ago, 10 years ago, how much you take to fill your tank? Your tank?
Hey, 10 years ago. 10 years
Mm.
ago will be Buhari's administration. I used
Yes.
to fill my tank for less than 5,000 naira.
Less than 5,000.
Yes,
How much?
less than 5,000 naira.
How much they
Because
take
now
your tank
any
now?
full tank I'd always buy. See, before now, once my tank don't they reach near that middle line, that is
Yes.
never reach half tank.
You
Once
go
it
fill
don't
am
reach
up.
near half tank, I don't assume say I don't get fuel again. I go buy fuel.
Okay.
That's what they do. But now they not bomb me, make I even fill tank again. I don't fit try it.
So you never ever
I
try
don't
to fill your tank.
I
But
never
how
fill my
much
tank.
in your thinking? How much you take the fill? They take the
Right
fill
now,
tank
okay, there was a time I tried to fill tank, but I spent about 100 and something thousand naira to fill the tank recently.
How
So I had
much?
a long journey to
How
go.
much the minimum wage of somebody will get car? A person will get car. Where,
No, person where they receive minimum wage, no figure car for Nigeria, not possible. Not
Okay.
make them possible. I bet person where they receive minimum wage from our countries, they get car.
Person where they clean floor, they get car, they get house.
Brand new car.
No,
brand new car.
No. Cars for Nigeria, not before minimum wage earners. I beg you in the name of
Oh,
God.
they're not bicycle.
No, they're practical, and I'm open to anybody challenging me on
bicycle. Uncle, they feel buy bicycle.
They're not even fee by bicycle, and I am open to anybody challenging me on it. It's
10 years ago,
Precious.
10 years ago, they feel buy
Precious,
bicycle.
I got you why.
10 years ago, they feel by bicycle.
I got you why. Daniel Bola say una better pass us where they here, where they do care job. I don't be so Daniel
Do you know
Bola
that bank MDs are resigning from their banking job to go there and do care job just so that their children and them can?
I get banker.
We
we don't stay 23 years in the bank. Senior banker, he resign, go UK, sell everything, go UK.
We got many of them here now. Make I ask you another one, Precious. Make I ask you, how much be 10 years ago? How much be bread? At least I know say the chop bread. How much be loaf of bread?
10 years ago. Okay, so 10 years ago, bread was 500 naira.
How much be bread?
50, 500 naira.
How much be correct bread now?
Then, during Jonathan's administration, it was 150.
Okay.
Say Buhari don't come now, bread don't go up.
Okay. I don't want to go that far. I just stay with them. Their own people. How much be bread now? A loaf of bread.
Today they want particular restaurant. I call their name, give them free advert. So I just take stay. I don't know what to make me enter there, make mistake, go ask them for bread. They say 3,500 one loaf. Genesis.
One loaf. I give you bread in cost.
So somebody should go and ask Genesis. I said 3,500. I say if I chop that bread, na bread of life.
I give you bread in cost. I give you bread.
I know they buy agege bread, so I no go feel like.
You're a big woman, I forget. Okay, make I ask you another one. Because I they try to understand what thing they happen now.
Okay, sir.
Pure water 10 years ago, how much it be?
10 years ago was 150 naira per bag. And if you buy in bulk from the truck, you could get as less as 120, 100 naira, 80 naira serve. That range 10 years ago.
How much is the seller now?
I don't buy pure water, so I can't tell.
Okay. The last question, no vex. The last question.
But I hear say right now, if you buy for shops, according because I make research, so if you buy for shop now, it's about 800, 900, or 1,000. If you buy from the truck
for one sachet or a bag.
For one bag, one sachet now no day more than 50 naira. No more 50 naira, 100 naira for one sachet of water now.
So in summary, life is better now than it was 10 years ago.
God forbid, life was 10 times better 10 years ago than now.
Okay.
Nigerians. In terms of expenses, I mean, if you buy 2,000 naira tomato 10 years ago, in fact, 10 years ago, you could still buy almost a basket of tomato for almost that price.
Okay. The last question.
I just went out this evening. I needed fresh tomatoes. And
the last question why I want to ask you, no vex. Can you travel from Lagos to Onitsha and get to 10 years ago and get to Onitsha that same day in a few hours, maybe 5-6 hours?
So 10 years ago, people were still doing night buses. It was a normal routine that you could just enter night bus and quickly go that night, finish what you do during the day. carry night bus, come back again.
Now, uncle.
Travel. I don't know whether people say they do night bus now. I don't say they dice you, very risky. If they go now, get as they charge more.
I got you.
They charge more now. No, they go. They charge more now, but they go on escort. And I think they settle these bandits along the road. They go on escort.
And the road is very smooth.
Transportations.
The road is very smooth because
and just to let you know,
Omar is doing very well.
I'm coming. 10 years ago, interstate transport, me away from River State, I go free talk, say transportation from Port Harcourt to, in fact, I drove my car from Port Harcourt to Lagos by myself in 2016. I drove myself. I left Port Harcourt around 8 a.m. and I got to Lagos around 3 p.m. And that was simply because of the state of the road. I could remember that period very vividly. There was even fuel scarcity, so I had extra fuel in my boots. You understand? And I reached already. I turned the fuel, continue my journey. You know that. So I could remember that because I needed to get my car in Lagos State, right? So that 10 years ago, transportation from Lagos to Port Harcourt, I don't know whether I reached, maybe 3,500 or 5,000 naira or thereabouts. Reach 5,000 though. I'm not sure say reach. But right now, to travel to Port Harcourt is over 40,000 naira. But it's not even about the money. It's about the safety. So I needed to send somebody on an errand recently to Port Harcourt. And I had to look for money. I paid almost 500,000 to and fro for the person to do tickets. Because I know one year say I don't keep money for ransom because I send person picking me go road. So I get to pay air ticket. And road didn't used to be a problem before now. It's something that we all perhaps used to enjoy and had fun traveling. So it's riskier and much, much more expensive. You can't even equate how expensive. Imagine from less than 5,000 naira to over 40,000 naira. I don't know, somebody can fact check me on the latest deal, but I know if I check one of these transport companies, I can tell you the exact fee right now.
Okay.
Even as far as 60, 70,000.
Okay, sorry. Now you're supposed to ask me a question. I don't turn you to. But the last question, no vex. The last question is government supposed, what's the reason for government? Is it supposed to make life better for people or make life worse?
Okay, so people suppose understand, say, give it to you, they call social contract. And that social contract.
It depends on where you are. It depends on where you are.
That social contract means, say, we, the citizens, give the government their money, their resources. Because everything where the land of Nigeria supposed to be the resources of the common resources of all Nigerians. So these citizens now give the government their resources. Say, take care of these resources, use them, develop our country, do good for us and make our life better. So every government suppose take care of security of the people, their welfare, make sure say they good, make sure say children, them picking them they go school, make sure say everything they go. So now government responsibility to take care of us. Even people when they work, said government supposed to put eye for everything concern them. Because while we go to spend money, they pay allowances to politicians. Meanwhile, we go leave our old people, we don't retire, we no get work, maybe they die. Why? Meanwhile, at the same resources we will give them to handle, now they use take care of their own welfare. It don't make sense. Oh yeah, go ahead, sir. Now let's reverse the rule. Please go ahead and contribute on the conversation.
You don't answer the question finish for me. I don't talk, say by the time we go, the same Nigeria, by the time where I go school, not be 200 years ago. By the time I go school, the school fees, I will not pay school fees, no school fees. Tuition is free. The only thing we would they pay, we're not they free. Your medicals, your sports, waiting again. Everything total accommodation. Everything total 90 naira. I didn't say 90,000. I said 90 naira. 90 naira. And that 90 naira, you go get them from your state bursary. You go get them from federal bursary. 90 naira. And your meal, na 50 kobo. And maybe you go be thigh of chicken, or it go be,
So they give us free food for school. We not chop free food though.
No, you go pay now 50.
Oh, okay.
At some point, you be the chop free. Then they come school, no fee manage them again. They come give them out to canteen operators. So you go to but food now 50 kobo. You go chop. But at some point now free, because I remember this my roommate. Now old man, now headmaster. So he won't come upgrade himself. So when I chop my food finish, the thing no belle full me, I go carry him on, go chop. So when he come back, he dey look for him food. I say, na me chop am. He go holla, I go say, you know, see, you're an old man. You're a papa now. Your pikin never chop. He name na Toka, DB Toka. Maybe you go down, if you stay there life, you go down become very old man. I go chop him food. He go charge, but na nice man, he go charge. I say, I'll be your pikin now. But anyway, that's just cracking a joke. You know, but you could send yourself to school. Your parents didn't need to be stressed out. You know? So, but now look at what this woman that you brought is saying. 1 point something million. And that now some schools now more, some schools now, some universities now 2 point something. Now, but you they sing every time say the student loan, the student loan, the student loan. Look at it. This is an example. I don't think a student loan. There's NEFON. There's this. Where is it now? Where is it? So now only a few people now they feel they access the loan and to access it. That's not how it's done here. Everybody can, once you meet the criteria, you can ask anybody can access. You don't need to know anybody. So we have a long way to go. That is the truth. There may be is a good policy, but most of the time implementation. If you go check the people. Some of the people who don't access this thing, you'll be surprised. Some of them have no need. They can pay. They can pay their ways through. So in Nigeria, they mystify people for all, you know, this. You can't understand it. Now, I just read the other time that inflation is coming down, but food prices is going up. I beg, anybody will be an economist. Can you explain this into me? Because I don't understand. Inflation is going down, but food price is going up. What kind of economics is that? I don't understand because my O-level economics no fit with that one no fit make out this thing. So Nigeria defies a lot of theories. Nigeria, you know, I don't know. So the thing where Atiku they talk, well, I think there are issues where where you go take floor the man if you don't floor the man. Because they're so I'm or dead. Go the things when you go take fight APC, full ground. You don't even need a full ground. Maybe that one way they go search. We don't know some of the things now. Maybe we don't know all the other details. We know some of the things. And in any case, if you have somebody where they fight, say make them no make the thing open because if they make and it go damage in reputation, and he's still there as your leader. He use your own mouth. Say if they open this thing, the thing go damage in reputation for life. And then the people themselves, the FBI and the DEA and all of they say, you get something where they there. You get the way they there if they open them her. While I go there. So isn't that enough to tell any night? What again we need to hear? There's nothing else that
what can Nigerians not do about this?
That's the question.
Atiku Abubakar need to interpret these court cases to Hausa language, Yoruba, Igbo. Tell people, say, see what's happening. Waiting they need to inform Nigerians who go make Nigerians talk, say, what's if you do about that? Because it's unfair that we keep running around the same circle since 1990 something. We'll begin to about this issue. So now, what can they do? If the court has not proven anything, why not just keep quiet about this and let the man continue?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that person we won't go Sokoto, the thing where they look for different Sokoto. What you want is for to win the man. And the man in record they bad. Why they go all those this thing? So that what thing could happen? If they bring out the thing, is that the issue? The issue is mobilize people. Drop. You are too old. Go home. You don't try. Let somebody where all they in head make him move, make them team up together, make them remove this man. If they go this thing. What is that going to solve? What thing they never hear? You know, everybody don't hear say the man when he did there, he get something where he carry. And they do one kind. And some of the people wait and do that thing, they don't die. How they die, we don't know. Maybe that's the only thing we will go see here. And then how he free himself from that thing? That is if he free himself at all. And then of course, the fact say they don't hold him, they don't hold, you get the place where they hold this man. Anything we want to say, you see, we get your life, we have your life in our hands. If you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Who know whether the man don't they give them oil? Say, oh yeah, you take this oil block, take this one, take this one. Make una keep on a mouse, make una help me. Make una, you don't go double for the say, make una help me. But the question is, if he and these people get something to do, because some people they say, oh, maybe they defend them, but if he be their friend, why is it that they never allow and make it come near? Because now, if someone they carry something for body where they smell, they distance yourself from them. Why be say they never up to now, almost 4 years, they never tell and say, "Boy, come," like England do. Come, make we give you, make we host you. Why? Because all the other presidents of Nigeria, they go there. Even Yar'Adua will not stay long. Go there. 3 years now. They don't beg. They don't beg. Go. You don't go meet Kagame. You don't go meet France. This thing. Say, oh boy. You don't go meet. You know that in friend. You know that Lebanese friend where you get. You don't go talk to your brother for.
Person get Lebanese friend.
You don't connect and say. Talk to your brother. You know that Bolus where me and I come from Lebanon. The same. Talk to them. Make you talk to you know Oga Pata guy at the top. I beg me them. Still up till now. So there, yes, obviously there's something. Yes.
Even talk to son-in-law. So make you talk to him father-in-law.
I know what mention the name now. That's why they do like that now.
What is going on here? Is there
you know, as the waka, I know the waka kurukere the get us at the waka now. All those ones inside now. Still, you know what? Then he come bring out a whole $9 million. 9. That's not the one who here. The one way they give for England and the other they give from other backhand. This we don't know. Still, others one not do miracle. Eh? But the question is, so una know this thing, una see all these things, una see say make it go. Oh, well, I don't know. That one because INEC and the court say he win. Una see all those things all these years. Open on an eye. Now that kind of person. Now I say make you go the lead you now. And now una they cry. What are you crying for now? What's all the noise for? Where everything don't spoil. They go here, they go see win. You know, they never see anything. When you see darkness, you go enter inside. What do you look for? Palava, you define. Palava, you go get you. I don't finish my own precious.
All right, thank you. Make I quickly talk to the person waiting for phone. Hello, good evening, Davos. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead.
Very good evening to you.
Welcome, Davos.
And thanks for students and picture and the master video. Quickly, what I wanted to say is that when we talk about that, I once called your program before.
Okay.
And I said, very clear. Atiku built a school called Anti-American University.
We know about it very well.
That particular school, even a commissioner, not even a councillor or a local government chairman, a commissioner
cannot afford that.
Adamawa
can afford that, right?
Cannot afford to send his or her daughter in that school.
Is it how expensive the American university is?
Of course. Auntie Precious, let me show you. Do you know that people come all the way from Africa and all around the world to school in that particular school? Have you ever asked yourself, of all the Boko Haram attacks in Adamawa, in Hong, and other places, why is it that even that school have never been stopped or no student have ever been put down once? Have you ever asked yourself? You are a journalist. Let me tell you something. There's a statement. If I always like you sometimes when you're interviewing your audience and you always tell them, let them give you facts. Auntie Precious.
Sir.
There was a time when Atiku was speaking to his fellow Fulani brothers. And he said these words in Hausa. Let me rephrase them well. And it is not, and if you want me to send it to you, I will Google them and I will try and send it to you as a backup. But you always say that you want facts as a journalist. You always, at least I respect your profession. You will always, Atiku always say this word that if one day Keson, Zamanla, Pia, and Nigeria, that anybody that wants to live in peace in Nigeria until the Fulani give that peace.
Are you serious?
Indirectly.
Atiku said so? No, I don't believe you. When did Atiku say this? Do you have a video evidence of him saying this?
Precious, I didn't hear what he said. What did he say? Can you repeat what he said?
He said that. Repeat. Oga, calm down. No vex. Take it easy. Repeat what you talk. What year was this?
He said, "Idan anzom na lafiya a Nigeria, sai mu muka so." Which means anybody that live in peace in Nigeria until the Fulani agree. Again, let me tell you something. You will listen to Pastor Ezekiel Atumo. When Pastor Reverend Ezekiel Atumo, and all his statement, there was a statement of when Reverend Ezekiel Atumo had a peace meeting with the Fulani in Queen Hotel. And then Reverend Ezekiel Atumo knelt down and begged.
Hello. Okay. We lost Davos. Davos, we lost you briefly. So you were talking about what Reverend Ezekiel Atumo said. Go back. Please rewind a bit.
What I'm saying is that even Reverend Ezekiel Atumo, there was a meeting that was held in a Gold Hotel in Barrington Land. And then Reverend Ezekiel went on his knees and begged the Fulani and said, "You people are the supplier of."
Supplier of what? Your network, they fail. Your village people not agree me. You talk this in out to. Hey. Okay. So that was for some reasons his network has gone bad. Did you hear the things he said that were allegedly said by Atiku Abubakar? That they are more like there will only be peace if the Fulanis give you peace. More like it. Please do well to call back, Devos. We need you to finish this conversation. It's very important. I don't know why. All right, let me take on someone else. Mr. Ken, go ahead. Well, Devos, when he rejoins us, I would take it out. I would continue the conversation with him. Go ahead, please.
All right. So, have you ever seen, apart from when Deborah was lynched, that Atiku made a tweet and deleted it? Have you ever heard Atiku talk about all these killings? No. About this whole situation.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ken. Precious, I didn't get that what that guy said. What did he say?
He said that Atiku was once addressing his Fulani brethren and said something in Hausa language, which interprets that more like you can only have peace if the Fulani says you have peace. Something like that. Am I correct? I don't know. But he would rejoin us. I think his network is bad, so he may rejoin us. I will confirm that from him. I think he was headed somewhere with that conversation. Go ahead, Mr. Ken, please.
Yeah, so you've never had them come preach against even the recent Sheikh Jindri or Jinjael that was making all those rounds. Did you hear Atiku say anything? No. Everything is trying to do right now for me is a distraction. We don't need all that distraction. When they were both together in the party, you should have known that this guy had all these baggages. You didn't say nothing. He sponsored you. He gave you a platform. You didn't say anything.
You didn't think that his records were too bad for you to identify with.
Exactly. You were part of, if you have, at that time, you will have moved on. But 2023, you started this campaign. It didn't work. We're back to where we are. And you can see how they are jumping the gun back and forth. Now you want to remove subsidy. Now you want to put subsidy back. Look, we are tired of all this.
Mr.
There's
Ken,
no way
please give
they
me a
can
second. Let's
give
go
us.
back to Davos. We'll get back to you, please, if you can. Please give me a second, a little while. Mr. Davos, please go. You said something. That thing you said, Atiku said in Hausa language. What did you say it translates to?
Atiku said that when they inda muka so mu zauna lafiya a Nigeria, mu muka so.
What happened to Nigeria?
Anybody that say that we will live in peace in Nigeria until the Fulani allows peace, nobody will ever live in peace.
Hey. So that means the peaceful existence of Nigeria, it's determined by the Fulani.
It's in the hands of the Fulani.
This is that exact word.
When did he say this? Davos, calm down. When did he say this? When did you hear Atiku Abubakar say this? Do you have evidence to it?
I do. I have written the video.
Send me the video privately. Send me the video. Send me the video. Send me the translation too. I'll get somebody else to translate and confirm that your translation is correct.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
I'll do that for you.
All right. I'll be waiting. Thank you. Meanwhile, go ahead.
So, so the thing is that in Nigeria today, you notice that they have been attacking Jos. I've been sending some videos to you. They have been attacking Jos and where this current attack has been concentrated on is the local government of the current governor of Plateau State. And then it is his local government, and it's his own people they are killing. And when I belong to that Hausa organization, the Hausa group, they always say that whenever a Fulani man is in power, blood must be flowing.
But it is not a Fulani man that is in power now. Why are we still flowing blood? Why is it still flowing?
Wait. That was why when Buhari was in power, you noticed that there was a lot of blood flow. And then Otom was complaining, was crying up and down. And then Otom went, and then Buhari now told him that go and live in peace with your brothers. Did you remember that statement?
We heard that then.
Exactly. Fast forward, now it is not the Fulani that is in power, but a Nuhu Ribado has been made the chief executive. Is in charge of
the security.
Insecurity.
The security of the country.
If there's killing in Jos, any later that they come on Jos, or the governor of Plateau State, or all the security agencies in Nigeria will write to the president Aswaju Bola Tinubu in Asoro
about the attacks. So that means Tinubu didn't even get the report directly.
Exactly, that's what I'm telling you. There's even an interview that Solomon Dalon granted to RIT. He said, I quote, you can even Google it. That interview says clearly that Solomon Dalon said that when there was killing in Jos, there was a lot of killing in Plateau, they were killing my people, Biron people. Then our people now felt because they are not in favor with the Fulani, they are not in favor with. So they now felt that Solomon Dalon was a minister with Buhari. And he's also in APC. So they now told Solomon Dalon, let him call Ribado. Solomon Dalon, these are his words. I'm not mixing it. He now said that he called Nuhu Ribado. He wanted to see him in Asoro because they were elders from Plateau State that wanted to come and visit and sit to him. No, Ribado refused to be there. His call. I repeat this one. No, Ribado, as the chief security officer to Tinubu, refused to pick Solomon Dalon. I am saying it because he granted that interview in Arrested. You were in social media. As I'm talking now, somebody can even be Googling the interview that they say that no Ribado refused to pick up Solomon Dalon's call based on the killings in Plateau. You will see it now. This is what I'm saying. And you see in Plateau State, we have been begging, allow us. We in Plateau, we even manufacture AK-47 locally made right. We will make 10 guns. But you know that they refuse to. Anytime when they hear that particular location have 10 guns, They will bring army, Nigerian soldiers paid by taxpayers' money, come and disarm the people, and then they will collect the arms.
Okay, let's let you wrap up.
Exist at the mercy.
Let's let you wrap up.
So let me just say, what I'm just saying is that the problem of Nigeria is lack of leadership.
Okay.
Even as Tinubu is today, is in debt. Me, I've never had even my support. As I said, I support Peter Obi because I know he's a leader. And if you check, even on the social media space, most of the elites, both the bankers, like people like Dangote and the rest of them, you hear them people say, Uncle Enrico called. Why did Dangote as a business and get interested in politics? Because he knows that that's where he's.
Oh, but Dangote has always been interested in politics now. We know that one now. You know, see what's happened for 2015, where they say, in do Jonathan 1 second, they move the next second to Buhari.
That's what I'm saying. Even in Nasarawa State that I know, me and Beyond Plateau was divided from Nasarawa. Ombugadu, a young man from Plateau, he's actually living in Plateau State now, just. But he won the election under me. But they removed him and then put Abdullah Isle. Abdullah Isle even lost in his ward. But that would they use his influence and then bring back this man, Abdullah Isle, for second term. And this Abdullah Isle is a Fulani man, and he's not even an indigene of that Nasarawa state. And that's what has been happening in that north that we see. So all I'm just saying is that let there be free, fair, credible election. All those senators that you see them that in the Senate, they are not supposed to be there, including Amadi, who did not even win his election, but they are there. So all I'm just saying to round up my state and pressures is that people that are in their parliamentary house, both in the Senate and the House of Reps, are not supposed to be there. So when there's free, fair, credible election, in fact, the son of the poorest man of the state, people who can volunteer and sponsor him, print posters for him, and he can become somebody in life. That's why I support someone like Peter Obi. Even though Peter Obi is a very wealthy man, but he's a rich man, but I know that he's someone who can now create a level playing ground. Not like this kind of thing that happen. When people like Uche, my God, thank you, Auntie Precious. Bye-bye, good night. God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Mr. Ken, go back to your conversation, please. Mr. Ken, sir.
Yeah, so, you know, all these things, we just, it's election time, we're going to be seeing rhetorics. But I just want us to be focused on one thing. Just like everybody was saying on the platform yesterday, at this point in time, let us understand that there's a gimmick and also there's an information going around which says that the APC don't want to succumb to any propaganda of them losing election. So at a point, they have to beat Jackson to succumb to them, to come under their pressure to say that, oh, no victor, no vanquish. We all understand. You see that today, Obi was in Anambra just to, honor one coronation. I'm very sure wherever Soludo is right now, he's not sleeping. By tomorrow, you will hear Soludo, you'll be on the bench shouting again, Obi this, Obi that. Anytime there's any information like that, Soludo goes on easy. But the bottom line is, we all saw this coming. We jumped into the river. We cannot be complaining of cold. Right now, we need to get ourselves out and dry ourselves up. The kind of information we will be getting at this point in time, the kind of rhetoric that will be coming is just a start. 500 have endorsed Tinubu, yes. But hey, watch out. More are still coming. More are still coming. You're not going to hear anything from anybody now saying that Tinubu is using, religious something. You will hear Adeyoju tomorrow jump on stage if Peter Obi goes to any church. He will say, oh, Peter Obi is calling Christians to take their country. That is the kind of rhetoric you will be hearing going forward. And we don't need this kind of rhetoric. We don't need them. We need to be focused. We need to know what we are doing. And we need to be on our tentacles to make sure that 2027 we defend our votes. That's where I have this evening. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Thank you. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello, Precious.
Yes,
Yeah.
welcome. We all have five minutes to speak, so and I'm timing us. So go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Let me start with this. Precious, if I may
Sir?
ask, your senator and House of Reps, what is their wages, like their salary? How much are they? What's the amount they pay them?
We don't know for sure.
You don't know.
The TY Danjuma governor saying salary in 550,000 naira.
550,000 naira. Okay.
I go.
Plenty
money.
They collect plenty money. Okay. But I will tell you for year now. Like my MP, my MP here now, yeah. As in their wages, their basic salary is about $217,000, and this take Canadian dollars. This take effect from 1st of April.
Our own, we cannot even know exactly how much they earn because their salary is like secret courts.
It's like secret courts, okay.
Yeah.
And then you guys will tell me that they are working for the people that put them there.
They are working
people that were supposed to be servants to the people. So you don't know so Nigerian people do not know how much you pay the people that are meant to work for you, that are meant to serve you, that are meant to carry out your instruction. Because Nigerian people are their employer. Nigerian people are the one who employ them. So they do not work for themselves. So you see where the corruption starts. You see where the problem is. These are all the areas where the problem is, where the leakages is. If that country must move forward.
You don't come with that country statement say they come out trouble between you.
No, you don't need to come out trouble. I need to until if the country don't begin the work properly, the way country is supposed to work, before we will begin given the title we're supposed for that country. Because as for now, nothing is working. So anyhow I put them, make anybody not take them as an offense. So because we need to begin say things where go make the country wake up, where go make the country begin start to do the right thing where the country supposed to. So I only say make I talk about that. Might just talk about that one now. I go even still add journal, maybe some other countries when I know. Even the UK Parliament MP as well. Now those ones 98,000, almost 100,000 in a year per annual. So where am I driving at now? You see, in all of this, because that country has the resources to declare free education for every Nigerian children up to the university level. The resources are there. Everything is there. If these people are not sitting on it, because the leaders forgot one thing, that the resources on those land do not belong to them. It belongs to the Nigeria, and they are meant to look after. You meant to use that resources to look after the country, look after the Nigeria people. But what you see, they use it for themselves. They share it among themselves. They sit on it. So that's for that area. And again, there's this news that came across. I believe you talked about it here as well. How can a serving minister will be appointed, and that serving minister is I think the position they've put him is the one who is meant to be collecting tax for the Nigeria people. Then you will bring him to be the person to come and share fundraising for your campaign team or whatever. And Nigerians are quiet about that. That one is on ground as well. And again, T.Y. Danjuma, your state sheriff, the governor of the state. I think now they use that, and then they make us a director of finance / treasurer. So if they say that data state get money well. T.Y.
Now treasurer they make it now. Now treasurer, you don't come again now. Now treasurer, now you going to keep the money now. When when the chairman of NRS when they collect the money for Nigeria, when he collect the money from for campaign for Ashiwaju, then he go give them to
Okay.
the other guy.
I don't use math go there just now. I don't use math. I have mentioned just now. So you see the position, you go carry Nigerian money, they go use and take campaign. They go use I said this thing yesterday. They will carry Nigerian money, they go use the Nigerian money to oppress the nation Nigeria people. Then to the extent say they will press the Nigeria people, they no go fit cough. That one are wickedness now. Who do Nigeria that the wickedness too much? Okay, now where they go for the governor of your
5
state?
minutes, so you've hit
I
your
beg,
5 minutes. No, not do. If I do you a beg, then that means another person.
Hold on, now let me just
and
finish.
will extend.
I
So
beg.
when you
I
start now,
beg you.
it's no say you go to hurry up.
Make
It's 5
I
minutes
finish.
already.
Sorry,
No,
make
so
I
I
finish.
give you just 30 seconds to finish. So please help me rush it.
Oh.
See, you've already done 5 minutes, 44 seconds.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
telling you because I'm timing.
You see the governor of that data state now. Because if you look, now if you now they use that and that one did trouble now. Because that one carried the same money, the money way of the state. He used them for campaign last time. I think he did trouble. Now they take trap and he joined their party. This time now the present governor now. So I make me call you, say to what that's the money did at your state where. So the money now the way they're supposed to stay work for the state, where they're supposed to develop the state. Then some group of people go sit down put. So Nigeria is in trouble. Nigeria is in trouble. So make I hang around now until you reach my turn again before I go continue.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Olumide, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Precious.
Yes.
And good evening to your guest panelists.
Welcome, yes.
I just want to react to two contributions. One by T. Y. Danjumande and the other one by the last caller who called.
Okay.
So quickly, the one by T. Y. Danjumande. So T. Y. Danjumande has spoken the real. I heard your analysis yesterday about Atiku going to the courts. I mean, this is just crazy. Look at the amount of money he spends to try to get information that they want. I don't think he will get his way over the FBI, maybe by what they said. T.Y. Danjumande is right. If we know the way American works, they won't divulge. So it is most likely that Tinubu, they may not have convicted, but part of his agreement they have with him may be that there was a plea bargaining. He forfeits the money, he lets some people, he gives out all this information about the way the network works, and then it can walk away. So it may be part of that, and part of that agreement is that he can't, the only reason why he will ever come back on FBI's radar and be incarcerated is if he breaks their law, the American law. So they should just forget it, they are not going to divulge it because they don't respect their sources and methods. These are the sources and methods that they used to get things from every country, not just Nigeria. There are people who act as moles, citizens of that country who act as moles, and they will put them in danger. So it is left for Nigeria to figure out whether they want that man there. The best thing to do is to force him to resign, which I think is very impossible. He won't resign. He has already gotten manipulated Nigeria's law to make himself president legally. So the next best thing is to make sure that he's voted out our home counts. That's just it. I mean, and then maybe through the party primaries. The party is the party that is not really principled. It's the party of criminals and crooks. So it was a party that was principled and they didn't want any painted person that would bring in drama. They would have told him, we don't want you, we want a candidate that will be less dramatic and that won't bring much problem to us. But I mean, so this is the way they play politics in Nigeria. So I think we can look for better ways to make sure, even though he didn't want to respect the fact that he seated his presidency to the south for the next 8 years, he still wants to come in by all means. So he should go and look for other means and solving these. That's what we are saying, campaign on issues. This guy has had enough time, years to turn the country around. He hasn't even started one big scratch of it. I mean, you guys realizing some of the failings of his administration. There are many failings that people into. And Obi has started that on the right footing. You understand? And the man to bring back he has gone to communities, he has started going to communities, and the man to bring back security to It's making sure that your people are able to go back to the farm. It's making sure that your children can get the good education that they want. And there are so many things that we can improve on. I mean, is it our healthcare that can be improved on? Is it our servicemen, policemen, armies, different uniform men in various places of the federation? We should be well paid. I mean, the 75,000 minimum wage that we won't pay our people. We have self-defeated ourselves in the first place. When you pay people a minimum wage of 5,000, how do you expect them to survive? And you tell them not to put their bribe. You tell them not to look for extra means to make ends meet. How can a man survive with 75,000 with a wife and at least 2, 3, 4 kids? You know, I mean, it's just unfathomable. I mean, in the places in the civilized world where we live, there's minimum wage. You understand? It should be something at least that the man can take hope and they can call meaningful. And this is what they plan to do before he even goes to succeed. So we should be talking about all that and making sure that our votes count. And then lastly, very importantly, see, this is the high time. This is what other platforms have been going away from. And I'm happy that you give your platform the room for people to enter their opinions in a very, very responsible way, which I will try to do. So that guy from the north, this is what we're going away from in Nigeria. The Fulani hegemony, there's a Fulani hegemony. They believe that the country is injured. The survival of the country is injured based on all the policies that have been happening in the last few years. You will see that they've strategically placed themselves. These people understand the politics of the country. They understand how to manipulate the politics of democracy to suit themselves against the will of the people. They've strategically placed themselves as governors of every major northern state where it is possible for them to do, except the place where it is impossible, like Benue, like Plateau, maybe like Jigawa. But in other places where it is possible for them, out of the 19 northern, I'm sure about 10, 11 of them are northern of the northern states are Fulani governors. How can they be in minority and win in a free and fair election and win a seat such as the governorship candidate, not to turn of the House of Rep or senatorial seat? So this is what we are talking about. The people in that area, we must encourage them, and they must be empowered to come out and speak without fear or favor. It's like they are afraid to come out and speak because of the consequences. Like we don't know. So we must do more because their security is also hinged. Nigeria's survival is hinged on their security. You can see that the security has trickled down to us down in the south, and everybody is no more safe. It's once thought it was their problem, they should go figure it themselves. Now it has trickled down to us. So we don't want to spend. We must make sure that the elections in the northern states, especially where the Fulani governors also, because they understand that political position, they understand that position is politically.
So Olumide, you've spoken for 5 minutes plus now. Please,
It's crucial. Okay, crucial. Please, you guys should elaborate on it. It's crucial to the security of that. Free and fair election is crucial to the security of that. The Hausas must come out, the minorities, and the actual majority of the Hausas must come out and elect who they want in free and fair election, and stop letting these Fulani impose themselves on them and causing I mean, this is just
all right. Thank you.
In the block that I
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. All right. Good evening, Mr. SC. Good evening and welcome. Mr. SC. Mr. Samuel. Mr. Samuel, are you sleeping on us? Good evening. Mr. Samuel, well, Mr. Obisin, be like say the ball under your court.
All right, precious and blessings everyone and all the listeners and those on the comment section. Welcome again. Quickly, if what that guy said about Atiku is true, I have been saying it that it doesn't matter. All of them are the same. They have one single agenda, and that's what. If I have to give it to them positively, I think that's what I'm going to give them. They have a common agenda, and it doesn't matter who comes. They have the same thing. That said, on the guy for the lady you brought and her son,
okay,
and that is why I'm not in support of this Obi 4-year term. I don't, because assuming he comes and does well, just because we have this agreement, which some want to, sometimes when it is in their own favor, they don't want to obey it. When it is not, if he does well, they will just say, okay, because he said an agreement to leave. And then, except if he has all his visions written down so that whosoever is going to succeed him, or let it be on the party platform that this is our manifesto, this is our vision for this country. Because there is, if Nigeria is to be reworked, it has to be from ground up. It just lay a new foundation, start a new building from afresh. I bet, where are you going to begin? Because first off, government is not supposed to be in the business of giving loan for school. Even if they float that idea, they would have floated a separate independent agency that will be handling it. And this independent agency, even people, and again, how is it that overseas, when people come over here and go to London and go to America, Canada, and have scholarships, it's not government that is funding some of these scholarships. These are individuals who God has blessed. They have money. They give universities money, give them endowment to take care of the poor. Because you are doing loan, many times it's going to still go to the children of the big men, instead of being for the poor. And the states are supposed to have their own. Even if federal government have their own, states are also ought to have theirs. Tailored to the poor, so that, and you will have a data of, like now that this woman is a single mother, she's not able to do it. You tailor it to know the income of people, not just any money that is in your account, they take tax. That's not how tax is run. Wealthy men, wealthy people in Nigeria are supposed to be given to universities, because that's why our universities are not in the first 500 top universities of this world, because we don't have money for research. Universities don't have money for research, and that is what universities are for.
We know our schools for Nigeria know they get donation. That's what they do for there.
Yes,
donation.
That's what
big man will never get money finish. We go reaching on born generation. We can't carry gift to schools.
Precious, that's what wealthy people do here. That's what wealthy people do here. They donate money, give endowment to university. Why do you think that when people come here and have scholarship, where do you think that scholarship comes from? Wealthy men donate, wealthy women donate to universities to take care of the less privileged. That's why the universities are doing well. That's why the universities, they do have researches. That on that, until we have a government that is ready to say, you know what, we're going to do something, even though it might take time, but from the scratch, lay good foundation where all these things are tenable, where all these things are very possible. That instead of you don't have money in the bank, the government will lay hands on it. Oh, your money is domicile. Your money is what there is a word they use for it, dormant. Your account is dormant. They go and take your money. Why is government stealing people's money? I don't understand that part. But that's on that. On the issue of this, the 500 clerics that went and endorsed Tinubu, haven't I been saying it here that the church, whether we like it or not, Nigeria is a tribal religious country. You cannot take it away until you divide that country in this line of tribe and line of religion. That's the only way you have peace. But as long as we are one big country, and then we are multi-religion, multi-ethnic, and multi-tribal, it's not gonna, whatever we say, I keep saying it. Many times we come here, we joke. I am looking forward.
You've spoken for 5 minutes already. So
how can I have spoken to 5 minutes?
Should I show you the timer?
No.
I am telling you.
How can I spoke? The other guys finished at 4:45. So I'm looking at my time. This is 7:48. The other guys finished at 7:45.
That's not true, sir.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay.
It's okay. Let me just let you up. Just write up.
No, what I'm
Summarize.
saying is, no, what I'm saying is, I'm looking forward to this. I don't even know why my fellow Christians don't have this nerve, don't have this ball. Our Lord Jesus was not this indolent. I mean, he went into the temple and chased away people that were selling and buying in his temple. I don't know why we are this docile. Let Christian pastors come and say we are endorsing this person.
Okay, sir.
And tell their teacher, tell their followers, vote this person. Because it has come to that, and it will come to that.
All right, sir.
The next thing they're going to do now is to tell their Muslim people, do not vote for Kafri. That's the next thing they're going to do.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Mr. Essie, are you back? Mr. Samuel, are you back, sir? Or you've slept on us? Hey, Mr. Samuel, oh. Oh, Chim, he's not here. Oh. All right, Mr. Tiwa Danjuma, do you have any more thing to say?
Yeah.
Yes, I wanted us to review the APC campaign cancel list. It'd be like saying that the list of who is who. The thing, you don't have you seen the list?
Yes, I've seen the list. I saw it. I saw the campaign list.
Okay.
But like Hello said, it's how you go take somebody where they help us get money.
Yeah, Zach Adedeji is here.
Yes, you can't put your name as the person where go they help you with the chief fundraiser. I don't know whether they look at optics. I don't understand.
People tax us to raise money. Period.
Well, he's so, and then that's the same person that is in charge of your this thing. How it's like
your NRS.
Yes, NRS. It doesn't look nice now.
Especially at the time that people are questioning the tax laws.
Yes, it doesn't. How are you going to convince people that he's not going to put the hand inside your money to use to campaign for the president? I honestly I don't understand. You see, you don't do things, even if the man is a pastor, is honest to the core. There are certain things where you do. Do you look at the optics? What are the people going to say? Not that they can go to hell. Anything they want to say, they say. That's not the attitude. You are ruling people. That's why, you can have a policy and you mean well. If you don't explain that policy well to the people, it's a problem. They won't rally around, they won't support it. So this is, I know that this is an APC member. I know that this is an APC thing. But, I think it would have been better to take some other people, because there are people who can also play that role. Must it be him? So it's worrisome. But you see, they can raise all the money with them, they will raise. They will tell governors to bring money, they will put money in their security votes, they can do all kinds of things, they can print money from the central bank. They can do it because this one they violated the constitution so many times. So they can do and undo. I mean, everybody is spending money. First lady is spending money. Nobody's going asking, are you working? Where are you getting the money from? They're donating buses, they're donating cars. Nobody's asking, where is this thing coming from? We have fake agencies from where they take money and so on and so forth. The people I've never seen in Nigeria that is so, someone use the word docile. Things are happening. It doesn't look like Lucozade. I've never seen a country like that. What happened? The native doctor Babalawo, where they do juju for Ashwaju, that person must be very powerful. Because it's like silence. Where is the Ganifa Umis? What happened to us? What happened to opposition? Why is it rubbish now that they campaign about the real issues? They don't talk about it. What is happening? That's why they believe that they can do anything to you and nothing will happen. How can you live in that kind of a country? They tell you everything. They so even they beat you, they say you no go cry. I mean, look at the person where they show pepper, show and pepper, kill people for in state.
I was even going to that, looking at the list of the names. I don't see any of your Southeast brothers really fight for the first 10 names. Self. I can't wonder waiting happened. Did love disappear? Because if you look at the first 10 names, okay, let's even start from, forgetting the vice chairman, the second vice chairman, which is the APC chairman, let's leave that. From the director general, that is Yari, to the deputy director general for the different zones. You have Akpabio, Bamidele, May Malabuni, Tajidin Abbas, Barao, Jibrin Barao, Adam Soshimole, Femi Gbajabiamila, James Abiodun Faleke. All these ones, they don't see number 6 man name put inside though. They don't see they don't see Minister for Road, Professor for Road.
Ask Umahi. Umahi go answer that question.
They even do Deputy Director General Logistics and Operations, Honorable Brian. They don't even consider the person who know road well to put that position. The closest person will be say there will be person engineer Dave Umahi, of course. That is at number 15.
The reason is very, very clear. They no say I'm out now and I get say I'm out. They don't trust you.
No, I tell you, I don't think it's trust. They know that their people, those people can sell themselves, but they know the people will not follow them. I think they know that they will not get 50%, 20% of Igbo votes. They know that.
What is 20%? Why are you like this?
No,
what is 20%?
Okay, no, I give it to them now.
You are supposed to be saying 5%. You talk about listen, make
not even 5%, 0%.
Listen,
no, they will get. They will get.
Listen. Yeah. Many years ago, I used to know somebody where they call Alhaji Nda. Now, people might dance Alhaji Nda. I laugh won't kill me. I said, look at the thing. How it is Alhaji Nda. So they know what in the man they look for. I'm sorry.
There is one from my town. There is one from my area. His name is Abdulaziz Ude.
Abdulaziz Ude. That one don't tell when he did there.
Yeah, from my senatorial zone.
Some of those people in the morning they go church, in the night they go this. We know they not see from out now. So when you go there, they look you. They know what they know what they look for, because you know rhyme. You know rhyme. So now the same thing. Those people where they there, they know them now. They know say this one. When they know them, when they go meet, they speak the thing where they speak. Now, those people they just put them, make you say they just assemble them, because they can't do anything. They can. You see, we can name there.
Wike said he didn't want to be the DG, that he would have been the DG if he wanted
to.
Yes, now.
Now, Marty go the make.
It goes very soon. You go see they go show pepper. Make they will show him pepper. They don't live and make it. They do all those way they do. You know, see what they do. You know, see what they do, my brother.
I'm in severe pain. I'm in severe pain. That's why. I'm in severe pain. Why did they not put the Lion of the East? The whole lion.
Professor who is the lion? Who made him Lion of the East?
Professor in practice. Even solution. They could not put solution.
Pressure is not good. Any other name, what but don't call him Lion of the East. Don't call him Lion of the East.
No, Mr. BC, my name is Obuagu. He's the lion, I'm the Obuagu. So leave him, let him continue being the lion. I'm the Obuagu.
No, for you to be Lion of the East, now the essence of the East will confide it to you, not you confide it on yourself.
Don't worry, let him confide. We the Obuagu, we are waiting on the line. Any day where he show, we go get out. Let him be the lion. You can imagine, they schemed all of them out. And you can see the kind of list that they brought out. I thought they said they had all the governors in APC contribute 2% of their security votes. What are they doing with all this money, for crying out loud? What are they doing with all this money? So the new guy now, the NRS guy, he will call Precious. My name is Zach. Can you donate to our campaign? You must donate now. Why you go donate? When you know say the NRS they call you, you go donate. That's what they want to do. Lampoon all the big guys to give them money by hook or crook. That's why
Because
he's
if you
there.
don't, they revisit your records.
Of course, they will tell him now. You know that we saw your bank account. We have not sent you any letter. You will donate. It's not. There's no need to shout. They will just put a text message, and the money will start rolling in. They use our money to campaign against us, to fight us, and to still come and rule us. Nigerians, we should wake up. Oh. It's Nigerians against them. If we should not teach us lesson, I don't think we will have any lesson to learn anymore. We have to go all out.
Okay. There's also there's also issues about Better Edu being there.
It's what?
Better Edu, there's a lady that was fingered in the corruption that they caught Better Edu for. She's in the campaign list. Something Olejeme, Ngozi Olejeme or something like that. She's part of Better Edu's issue, but they name her part of the campaign. So you see corruption, embracing corruption. Yeah.
You say Better Edu is in there?
No, the friend that was fingered in the corruption case.
That was yes, that was yes, exactly. Fingered.
Olejeme is her name. Yeah, she's part of the list. You know, she's part of the list. So they remove Better, put the friend.
You know what they're doing.
So is this list something that the opposition should worry about, and what should they do to ensure that they beat them, especially considering that some of the opposition like the NDC, they even look at this bogus or campaign cancel like the APC is doing.
No, but this cancel, what is it? Is it for raising funds, right? Huh?
No, precious.
Yeah?
You see, for me,
this their list. What is it for raising funds?
Is the campaign, the setup campaign for the
people that will ensure that he wins election. It's not about.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do now. NDC should go and raise their own people now. They shouldn't be concerned about it.
No, precious.
No, the caliber of these people also matters a lot. Remember,
it doesn't matter. Is it not party people? Are they going to take people from NDC? It's party people. Let NDC go and raise their own.
You see, precious, where I have concern, which I've raised before, you see, that particular guy that is a serving minister that works in the NROS or whatever, tax, whatever, that guy is not supposed to be there. There's already conflicts. There's already conflicts of interest already. If you look at it or whatever, the opposition have every right now to start calling them out on that area. On that area, they need to checkmate that guy. That guy is not supposed to be there. He's not even supposed
anybody
to
that has conflict of interest is not supposed to be there.
He's not supposed to even be on that campaign group or anything. He has to focus on that department that has been given to him. He has to be focused on that, because that if you know the power of that department, it's like every data, who and who in the country, that guy has everything. So those are the people, you see where we are. You see people that are in charge of this kind of positions. You don't know them. You don't know them. You don't see them. There are top civil servants that head those departments. Then you only have ministers. You only have minister that is appointed to oversee that department. And when the election comes like this, you don't see these people. You don't see them appointing them to say, oh, you will be the fundraiser of this, you will be this. You don't even know them. That is why I'm asking, what is really going on in that country? It's like they do things, no question asked. Nigerians just lie on it, just go with the flow. Nobody's asking questions. Nobody is rebuking these people. That country is in a big mess, so it's in a big mess.
All right. Any other thing to say very quickly whilst we wrap up, please, everyone?
Yeah, Precious, there's something I just checked now, okay? Nice. Just to give you just an idea.
Okay, sir.
I just asked Google now, the salary of Georgia State University president, and Georgia State University is a state university. Okay. When you come to American universities, I'm not sure, I've not checked, but I'm not sure, it's not even in the first 20 universities. That's a good university. It's not as if it's a bad university. It's a very good university, because yesterday I read there was a girl from Ukraine that just passed, got her whether PhD in mathematics or her mathematical degree in 14 months. Okay.
Oh, wow.
In from that university, it says the salary of the Georgia State president is between $955 to $957,000, and this is a year. Okay. Then there will be other perks that are involved. If you now go to top universities like Harvard or this IMT, you see their salaries into millions. Some of them is 1 point something million. A president, like what we call maybe vice chancellor over there. All right. And these are university professors. And then when you come to the professors themselves, you see how. So, and that was what Obi was saying the other day. How can a university professor be earning less than? Meanwhile, American president, his salary is $400,000 a year. Okay, how can a university professor be earning less than a politician, like your senator, your House of Rep? Our senators here, their salary is about 200 something thousand dollars a year.
Okay.
You know, so when you now look at it, you see that Nigeria is they misplace their priority. The people that are nation builders, the people that are like doctors, how can an average politician be earning more than a doctor? It's not supposed to be. Because if you want to make money, go into the private sector, go and do yourself a work, go and do open business. But if you bring yourself to serve the people, you have come to serve the people. And the reward of serving the people is the name you make. You know? So, as I said, Nigeria needs somebody that will go start afresh, dig foundation, dig new foundation, start all over, have all these things in paper, so that when somebody comes after you, that is what they're going to follow. The reason why we have all this problem in Nigeria, because leadership is not continuum in Nigeria. It doesn't matter the party. The moment somebody comes, they throw away what the other person is doing and start their own agenda. How can a country grow in that manner? People have to start building on what others are building, what others have built and left. That's the way we make progress. If we say we're going to be a nation, let others be saying, just to bring it to our knowledge.
Precious, I just want to ask you one question again. No vex, I ask you a question today. I know you worked in the civil service. How many years do you have to work for you to be pensionable? Hello, Precious.
Yes, please.
How many years do you need to work in the civil service, whether state or federal, for you to be able to maybe retire and then draw pension?
Okay, so ideally they said it's 10 years. And I did work for that 10 years, but unfortunately I'm not pensionable. Because these days now it is not contributory pension. So I have my pension company, and if I want, I'll go and tell them that I have retired, or I don't have, I have left job now because it's resigned. I resigned, and I'm not receiving. Maybe after 2 years of resigning, I don't have a job, and I tell them I don't have job, or I don't have what I'm doing. I think they will not give me like half of my severance and half of my pension savings. Then the rest they will not spread it. There's a way they calculate it. Do you know, I've never even bothered checking my pension savings.
So I'm prophetic. Go check up. So why the reason why I asked that
No,
question?
I'm not interested in checking, honestly, because the stress and the bureaucracy, it's just a bit too much. I don't have that time. At the end, you know why I'm discouraged? Because when I was working in civil service, you see how much you've contributed now because as they're deducting to your pension account every month, you'll be seeing it. So for that number of years I worked in, the money wasn't up to 3 million or 4 million. And anytime I look the money, that's money I practically make in 1 month. So
Are
it
you serious?
annoys me that, yes. So it annoys me that, so this is what I worked, gave my 10 years or thereabout for, and I cannot even, ordinarily I can make it outside the civil service in 1 month. Then what is the need?
Okay.
Sometimes. So
That's a
so that anger I make me never bother to
no.
even
It's your
check
money.
them.
You have to go and take it. Whether not 10 kobo or not 20 kobo is your money. But you see, the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I'm asking is you have a governor who served or who serves. Okay, put him in the present continue. Who serves for 4 years
4 years.
or
Give
eight
them
years,
8 years. Yeah.
and then he begins to draw pension for life. Not just pension. He gets his pension is his full pay, as though he's still in service. And then he gets cars that they change depending on the state.
Every 4 years. Every
Every
4
2 years,
years.
every 4 years. Then he has a
So,
house in Abuja and somewhere else. He has
then you
servant.
change
He has
furniture. You
wife.
change furniture
You
every
change
two
furniture.
years.
You have
Every
this
two
thing.
years.
He only works for 8 or 4 years.
So I
The
have a
person,
problem with that. And to be frank with you, right, among all the presidential candidates as at the moment, if I were to perhaps, since I don't have a candidate, but if I was to speak in the personality of the candidates, the only reason I may speak good of Peter Obi in some way is because of his the fact that he's practically shown that, he's been able to conquer greed substantially. One, apart from the fact that we know he's very frugal, the person way to spend money anyhow, which means that he will better manage the resources of Nigerians, even though people in cabinet cannot manage. He can manage it well. But beyond that, to pro as a state governor, a former governor, the fact that he refuses to take pension, house, or any other thing from the state where he lives, because no other governor, including the ones from my state, my former governors, they're all enjoying those benefits. And it's painful. You know why it's very painful? One of the reasons I left civil service, unfortunately so, was because I don't mean to say this, but every time I look at, our bosses we used to respect and revere after they've resigned, they've retired, and imagine, so what's life next after life, after this retirement? You begin to imagine what life is like. And I look at myself and ask myself, is this what I would be like after retirement? The dream you have after retirement, I would relax, I'll travel around the world, I'll do this, I'll do that. All of those dreams may never come true if you retire as a civil servant in Nigeria. And it's very painful. It was out of fear I left civil service. I told myself that, God forbid, like, I don't want to grow old in this job when I don't have strength again to hustle. So, and you can imagine, imagine people who gave their youth, and when I mean youth, do you know what it means to give 35 years of your life to an establishment? And then when you retire, some of them can no longer even afford proper meal because of the kind of benefits they get. It's a
some
problem.
don't even get it at all.
And then
Didn't you see the army people
governor will
demonstrating?
work only for one tenure and carry house, carry car, carry. I don't understand though. See, Nigerians said they better wake up and ask these governors. It's not like Nigerians cannot make them stop it if they want them to stop it. And that's why I have problem with labor leaders, because the labor leaders are so dumb. They'll just keep quiet and move on. Because tell me why you expect that Buhari will be the former president of Nigeria, and even after his death, Nigeria will keep paying his bill in the UK. Sorry, before he died, will keep paying hospital bills in a foreign country, because that's what it's due him, because he's entitled to medical care anywhere in the world. At least I think so.
So Precious,
The
let me
people
ask
where they lead, where they're supposed to use their resources lead, cannot afford proper health care. How is that fair?
Precious, let me ask. So now that Tinubu is the president, right? So is he still taking emolument, that is whatever you call it, from Lagos state government?
Sure.
Is he still taking pension?
Yes,
He's still taking pension?
Yes, now.
For what?
Is it for
before you ask that for what finish, make I take this call. Good evening and welcome.
Good morning, Precious.
Yes, you're welcome, sir. What's your name and where you
I am
from?
Joel calling from France.
Joel, you're welcome.
Appreciate Nigerians' contribution.
Okay, thank you.
Out of fear of retirement.
I come up for civil service, so I don't feel like.
My dear sister, you are one. You made the best decision of your life.
I can assure you, I did. I'm not regretting it.
Even those in the service that are still working, they see the way you are shining.
Can I blow your mind? I spoke to a colleague of mine who resigned lately, and I did ask, as at that level already, I should be with senior officials. That should be level 13 to 14. And I did ask, how much did you earn? I mean, the person retired just recently. So how much was your last salary? At least by now, I would only reach like 400,000-500,000. Said my last paycheck was still 200 and something, 260 something thousand naira. You know how painful that is for me, because ideally, because I work remotely, days that I work well and perhaps clients respond to me properly, I may make that money in one day, or I even make double of that money in one day. So it's annoying that that's what somebody would work for 1 month for.
How you participate in your family, church activities, social function, is that not enough for you?
Yeah.
Precious.
And you have time for yourself. Yes. And most importantly, you know that there is a lot of bad belly in civil service. At least you save yourself that drama.
Yes. Look at that young army officer who already have a TikTok of over 300 followers. Because he said the military officers is corrupt, for them that are on the battlefield, the allowances are not paid, he showed the food. He was dismissed now.
She go face her TikTok now. TikTok will give her more money pass to the military.
Go and see that boy page now. It's only close to 1 million followers.
I said the money he'll make on TikTok. Is it not Pella that is making so much money on TikTok? Millions, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions.
For military officer that Yoruba from Kwara who also resigned. One don't have to buy 1 million followers.
That soldier boy. That soldier.
Yeah, that Kwara boy. Let me tell you, I left the first job after 13 years as a rank of a corporal. When I was leaving, putting up a voluntary resignation before the formation head, it might be commander, it might be DPO, depending on the paramilitary service. The man said, station officer, keep this resignation letter. Give this young man one good month, maybe it's depressed. He was an album man. Don't bring it to my own table. Do you have another job? I was looking at this man. After 1 month, I went to him again, sir. Tell that you take this thing now, I take this thing to headquarter, first headquarter myself. But I go to AIG, and I know that this thing is serious. I need it. He was not asking, what are my future plan if I stop now? I said, sir, my private life is not important, but I'm not just interested in it. That was how I quit that job. Do you know, as of today, they are all now 25 years in service. They are all inspectors. The highest paid inspector now earns 180,000 naira.
I don't believe you. An inspector cannot earn 180,000 for what?
186,000 is what they earn. I pay some of their children's school fees.
Hell.
Some on transfer, they cannot see money for transportation to even rent. Sometimes like 200,000 for them to support their transportation. The police DPO, SP in the command retire because they are no longer in the old pension that delayed. This new pension is a fraud. They gave that man 2,300,000 as infractions after 35 years as a AOCS SP. He was crying. The video is everywhere because I lost my old phone. I can send you the video with post. You made the best decision. Any person thinking one government is coming in Nigeria that will make it rosy, no. Obi can only improve better from this road system. But the country, to elevate that to a world standard, it will take another 100 years.
Thank
very
you.
much. That's just my contribution.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Anyone else has something to say? So it's sad. In fact, as a civil servant in Nigeria, I mean, the only health benefit you have is the NHIS, and the NHIS is very limited. In fact, those days with the civil service, they said only maybe malaria and very few minor ailments. It's only 10,000 naira you're entitled to for eye issues, for instance. So, and 10,000 cannot get you glasses anywhere today. They cannot even pay for your consultation for glasses if it's a private hospital. You understand? So it's crazy. So I don't know how anybody survives civil service. I don't know. I don't know how people survive civil service.
Okay, Precious, let me ask you, probably, I don't know if you're rounding up. So concerning this, and in line with what we're discussing, I think, and I will still go back to what I have started saying, that Nigeria needs a rebirth, start all over, because there is no reason why somebody has worked for 35 years and there is nothing to show for it. Precious, if you work for 35 years, especially if you work for government in this country for 35 years, there is no reason why for you to die poor. It's not going to happen, because there are too many vehicles when you are at work that you are encouraged to put money in there.
Which vehicle?
The vehicle, what I mean is there is maybe
which portfolio? Now they wait when you tell me which portfolio
okay.
you want put money in. Which money really you want put inside first?
From your salary.
Which salary?
The company that employs. Hold on now.
Leave that thing. The
hold
average
on.
Salary. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Hold on. Okay. That's what I'm saying. All these things has to be done. Otherwise, it doesn't matter who comes. Even if you bring an angel to come and rule you tomorrow, after 8 years, he does a perfect job. The next time, people will still going to be dying poor after working for 40 years. Because government has to encourage people, at least, I'm sure, I don't know what they have in UK, I don't know what they have in Canada, but at least in this country, we have what we call social security. There is 401k. There is so many things that government, your employer matches what you give towards your retirement. Your employer matches it. So if you take, say, be taking 10 naira out of my salary every month, your employer also be contributing 10 naira. So that you work for 35 years, that 10 naira would have, and then they put it somewhere where it will be yielding you some little interest.
I think that was supposed to be part of the ideas of the contributory pension now.
So that is what they need to do, so that people will retire and all this you retire, you go to government and be queuing.
Mr. OBC, you know the problem with Nigerian civil service and why even if you make such contributions, it cannot really be meaningful. It's because of how much they are paid. I think my last salary was still about 100 and something thousand naira. What exactly was I going to be doing with that money? You can imagine somebody in 2026, a family woman or man receiving 260 or 70 or even 300 or even 400,000 naira in a month. Let me break it down for you. I don't think 400,000 can even do much for you. I don't know how 500,000 cannot even sustain any family. 500. And meanwhile, people who receive 500,000 these days are people that is grade level 16, 17. That is your
big boys.
They're the ones, and in their mind, they're receiving good money. Money that's ordinary, and that is why you have a high level of corruption. See, those days when I was in the civil service, I used to say that it is almost impossible to kill corruption in Nigeria. You know why? An average Nigerian has more expenses than they are earning. And it is not their nature. It is the way the Nigerian salary system has been structured. I saw the video of President Bola Tinubu recently where he was, yabbing Atiku Abubakar about saying that he'll return subsidy, that right now governors earn much more money and no governor is borrowing to pay salary. And people that pay salaries are families. So families are eating. First of all, how many families are captured in civil service? That's one. And then secondly, how much is that salary you're paying that are able to eat with?
Yeah,
I can challenge anybody who's a civil servant. Tell me that your salary sustains you and your family in 1 month. I challenge you. You don't understand. I am not saying this because this is not about President Bola Tinubu, and I'm not discrediting you.
I understand. No.
About the Nigerian system. It is the way the
That's what
Nigerian
I'm
system has
saying.
been
That's why I'm
organized.
saying there has to be a new foundation.
So I was going to somewhere. So what I'm trying to say is that a system where you automatically that automatically values the the salaries and allowances of people in public office, like appointed officials and all of those, at the expense of its original and real workforce. So how do you expect people to cope? Because at the end of the day, since people's salary cannot take them home, when somebody wants to bring a contract or somebody wants to move a file or something, you will get to give them a gunje so that they will move.
Let me say
That's
something.
the only way they can survive.
Okay, let me
That's
say
the corruption
something.
we're talking about.
Okay. Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you quickly. You see, at the moment, I believe the current naira rate now, the money has been devalued compared to 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Sorry, compared to like 10 years ago or 8 years ago. The money now, that's why the fact they say they've increased the salary is rubbish. So if you look, that's why I also said the net fund they said they introduced, the system before they introduced this, that system was far better. Because I understand that the federal university then, their school fees was around 50,000 or thereabout, which they pay. Then the government, like the subsidy on it, on the education fund or anything or thereabout, compared to this system they've now introduced, deprive so many people from education, for getting education. So that's for that. If I may ask you again, Precious, I know I've asked about the senators and all that. Nobody knows what they earn. Nobody knows their salary, their total wages they get every year. Because if that country, things must also start, if the country must start, let me put it this way, must head in a certain direction. You see these senators and so on and so forth. Nigerians need to know the total salary they earn every month. Then the president and the vice president, if I may also ask you, Precious, what is their salary at the per annual? What is their salary? Do you also know?
Nobody knows. Nobody
knows.
So ideally, according to the Revenue Mobilization Commission, a president's salary shouldn't be more than about 1 point something million or 2 point something million. I mean, it was even reviewed when President Bola Tinubu got into office, because they reviewed it when he got into office again. So, however, all of these things, you see, that's a problem with Nigerian civil service, politicians. I do not know why salaries and allowances of public office holders are not in the open. Because I don't see any reason why senators, one will tell you that he receives a lot of 14 million every month. The other one will say it's 22 million I receive every month. The other one will say it's 10 million. The other one will say, no, it's only 2 million I receive every month. Why would we not know their salaries? Why is it not something you can just Google and you get for a fact what that is? How can we run a better country without accountability?
So you see where I'm coming from now. If that country, these are part of the problem. If the country must stand on its feet, the people we elect, the people Nigerians elect into those offices and all that, we must know everything about them, where they come from, what they've done, everything they do. If they have a second, most of the people that are coming to serve, they are not allowed to hold a second job. If you want to serve, focus on government, focus on those stuff. Don't go and be looking for second job. So you see, there are so many issues. There are so many issues that are complex concerning Nigeria. So many, which a proper leader wants to get someone that is ready to serve the country, that is ready to build a nation, which that leader must face, which that leader must sort out. Because, like I always say, the country cannot continue the way the country is going now. It cannot, because you can't tell me you are bringing somebody who want to assert a seat of power. You know nothing about him. You don't know where he come from. You don't even have idea the school he went to or anything. Okay, over here now, I'll give an example. I think we were talking about the UK some time ago. We were talking about what happened in the UK. What made the previous ministers that are resigned? The former prime minister, like Boris Johnson, what was he accused of? He was removed from office because every other person were in lockdown, were inside. You were busy party. You were doing party, hosting party in the office. You were hosting party. You brought people in. That was part of the reason he was sacked. Not to talk about the others. So in the current one we have now, they've accused him with so many things now. They are saying under investigation. The foreign government they are saying that we cannot release this file. We cannot do this. And Nigerians are quiet. Nigerians are not demanding for his resignation. Demanding for him to be resign to resign. What is going on? And
bro, you know that it's not possible now. He will not resign, even if you like go out on the street. He will not resign. You know that one.
Mr. OBC, listen. You see, the truth is that me and you, we know where we are now. If they find any stain in our lead, in the people leading us or whatever, you know, they have no choice. They must go.
Of course.
They must go. It's a must. So, like this one now, this has been on ground. We know what happened, how he got there, what happened, and so on and so forth. We know. But what have the people done about it? To say, okay, no, you cannot lead us. You have to go. Is it the Senate? Is it the Senate? Is it the House of Rep? All of them, even the Senate president that they talk about. I think I understand that they said something. There was a time they said that he wasn't on the ballot. How did he maneuver? They became the Senate president. And no alarm wasn't raised. And I even understand that there was one of the electoral officers or whatever who was sentenced to jail for electoral fraud that is linked to that guy or whatever. I think there was some news about him, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. You guys should correct me if I'm wrong. You see,
bro, you're saying that one. My state governor was came fourth in the election. The person that came first, they removed him and brought the person that is fourth. That's our governor today.
You see why I said earlier on that what Atiku is even doing is commendable in a way. It's commendable because this what Atiku is doing. This is what the foreign the medias here do, and some other individuals do. When they find a stain on the person leading them, they won't leave you. They will continue to drag you until that matter is resolved. They won't leave you. It's like you guys know these things. They will continue to drag until the matter is resolved. So that is why we say okay, because we all know now, we know that yes, it has happened and all that. Because normally the whole thing is by now, I believe that something should have been done if these institutions are functioning. And the same person is still coming. Okay, you make mention that a group of Muslims come to they gather all of them. All of them came together. They are now saying that we are endorsing this thing. Are you guys surprised? You guys shouldn't be surprised about that. We shouldn't be surprised. So that is why we keep saying that the Muslims, that's why we keep saying that I'm not going on that tribal route. That's why we keep saying that every Nigeria must come together, must unite. If the country must grow. Even though in the future that everybody wants to say, okay, we want our different region, we want our different stuff. But first, they must first come together. Then after then, we can not then put things together which everybody must agree to, or how we should go.
There's something they're doing now. I saw Dr. Catch in there where they are talking about regional whatever. I saw Dr. Catch when he was defending a question they posed to him. But Precious, there's something I think you are itching to round up. There's something I want us to do so that maybe when next we have an OB spokesperson, we say this is the yearnings of Nigerians. Yes, in as much as we are small here, but I'm sure we still speak the mind of so many Nigerians. And the thing and for anybody that is in diaspora, this is my challenge to all of us. You know, if we know those things that are working in the areas where we are, these are the things we need to bring out, so that if we have any of Mr. Obi's spokesperson, we say, like the issue of, let me say, like the issue of rule of law. There has to be equity in the rule of law. Because the reason why some people are so angry and the other people are not is because of the way I don't know, I'm sure most of you have seen it. There is this lady they said that was kidnapped or captured by a Nigerian army about 5 years ago. Is it 5 years ago or 10 years ago? I can't remember. From Anambra State. And they took her to either to Bauchi or to one of the northern states. Up until today, it was only very recently that Aloy Ejimako stumbled into her and started clamoring for her release. Why? Because they termed her. They said she was an IPOB member, and they went and dumped her in a cell, no hearing, no nothing. And they said, in that same manner, there are too many Igbo people that are in some of these northern jails that nobody is speaking for them. You arrest somebody because you say he is an IPOB, he's a Biafran. Is it wrong to be? Why will an Oduduwa person come out and be proud that he's an Oduduwa? Somebody comes out and say, he's proud to be a Niger Delta. Somebody comes out and is proud to be an Arewa. Then this other person comes out and is proud to be a Biafran, and you arrest the one that say, I'm a Biafran, and put him in jail for 5-10 years. Nobody hears about her. Now they put hijab on her, trying to convert her. And I have had series of stories of capturing somebody from either south or east, a Christian, take her to the north, try to convert her by force. We have to have rule of law. We have to have rule of law. Another one I want to stress on is, you see how Dangote trucks go on the road and kill people and no accountability. No, in this country, you cannot do it. Besides self, I am sure that if you ask so many of those Dangote drivers, most of them don't have driver's license. Most of them did not train. Over here, you have to go to school. You have to go to a trucking school. You have to go to...
Mr. Obisi, you see what you just said now. Not only be a truck driver, there are a number of hours you need to drive, and you will take a break.
I'm coming to that now. I'm coming to that.
You will take rest.
Yeah. I'm coming to that.
I don't want to go into detail.
No. So that is what I'm saying. I know we come here, we say so many things, but we have to be profiling solutions in case we have somebody that is willing to work for Nigeria. These are the things we need to put down. Because if it is in this country, to be honest with you, by now Dangote will not be in business, because they would have sued him
anymore. They would have sued him. They
would have sued him out of business,
and he will continue to pay for damages.
Yes. And then maybe there is no insurance on those trucks, probably, because if there is insurance, if any of his truck kills somebody, then they should go after the insurance and get compensation. You can't be driving. There is no night vision signs on those trucks. If they are parked on the highway, in the middle of the highway in the night, you will not see them. In this country, you can never park your truck in the side of the highway in the night, and there is no night vision element or something periodical that is on that truck, so that when a car is coming from behind, they will see that something is parked. And you can't just park your truck by the side. The moment your truck parks malfunctions on the road, you call a tow truck to come and tow it out. You can't. So some of these things are the things. I hear that why will somebody have an accident on the road? You go to a hospital, they confirm you to go and get a police report before they attend to you. In trying to do that, somebody dies just because of police report before they attend to you. All these things are the things that make a nation great. When you hear a nation, oh, this nation is working, this nation is good. These are small things that somebody who has the vision we have to let them know that these are the way, how things work in the country where we stay.
You see, regarding that gunshot you were talking about, if it like where we are, we know how it works. The doctor will commence treatment. The doctor will be the one to call the police while treatment are going on. If anything like that happen, maybe a gunshot or something. Not they will say they will reject you, they will say they will not treat you until you bring police report. What kind of madness is that? Someone is bleeding, an emergency. So there is a lot of things. And again, my last, which I will say a very big thank you to Peter Obi. Because if we must say the truth, Peter Obi is the politician in that country. He told us that he will be on the ballot. Despite everything they did to stop him not to be on the ballot. But today, we have him on the ballot. So if we are to say who is the politician in that country, it's Peter Obi, not the others.
Hello. All is
not the others.
Yet. Please stop boasting.
No, I'm not boasting. I'm saying I'm just saying the truth, saying it the way it is. If we are to say politicians, if we were to say who is the politicians in the country, it's Peter Obi, not the others. Not the others, because he told us he will be on the ballot. Yes, he's in the ballot. He's in the ballot. Despite all the things they tried to do to stop him not to be on the ballot, yes, he's in the ballot and he will be on the ballot, and definitely, God help every one of us. We will get the leader we want in 2027.
Anyway,
all right.
So Precious, you didn't give me any response to what I said.
What's be the answer?
Was I gibberishing?
No. What is the answer? Yeah, I thought it was a rhetoric question, though. I didn't know you.
No, I said we have to start putting some of these things down. And that's why I throw that challenge to all of us on this platform. Let us, anything that works in your place. Okay, let me tell you one thing, and I'm sure everybody here knows it, especially people in America. Do you know that the interstate highway, that is this highway that your professor of works say he's doing in Nigeria, in this country, they learned it from Eisenhower, who was the American general during the Second World War in Germany. That was where he saw Germans call their own autobahn. That is pure. We call it an express in Nigeria, pure highway. Okay, now Germans call it autobahn. Eisenhower was the general then commanding the Allied forces in Germany. When he came back and became the president of Nigeria, today, if you are running on some of those interstate highways, you will see where they wrote Eisenhower Interstate Highway. It was his vision. He saw it from abroad. But when you come to America, you would think that, oh, this thing is an American invention. No, he copied it from a foreign country and came here and built. Where I am now, if I want to start driving to California, it would take me about 2 or 3 days. Okay, but there is nothing. Night and day, I will be driving. The only reason I'm going to stop is either to rest or to buy gas, to buy fuel. If I decide to go to New York from where I am now, it's only one highway I will enter. And I will see myself in New York in the next 12, 13 hours. And nothing will stop you. The only time you will brake on your car is maybe you encounter small traffic, or you want to go and rest, or you want to go and buy fuel. This is a vision somebody saw from a different country, and he became a president, and he now brought it here. And the roads can stay for 50 years without anything. In Nigeria, I don't really see the reason why that Benin bypass, I'm not sure that road is not up to 50 years.
Mr. OBC, they lack, Nigerians lack maintenance culture.
Apart from maintenance,
I don't know if it's part of the corruption. If it is part of the corruption now, they don't even budget for maintenance. They don't budget for repair. Nothing.
No. Bro, let me tell you what. if in this country, go in where you are right now, when they are building road, go and see the thickness
You're
of that
correct on
road.
that as well. Yes, you're correct.
But
And
in Nigeria, it's not so.
and if there is any crack on it,
yeah,
it's being repaired immediately.
Immediately,
Everything is
no question
like
asked.
that is why sometimes Precious says something on this platform that he took a train from Lagos to Ibadan. Within my mind, Precious, I need to be honest with you. I was scared for you. I was like, is there any maintenance that is being carried on those tracks or anything? Because where we are, sometimes once in 6 months, you could see them they are replacing the tracks because maintenance goes on sometimes quarterly, every 6 months, just to make sure those tracks are well looked after. Everything is being. So I just imagine that. Is that country doing these things? Will they be carrying out this maintenance? Because there was a time I heard that there was a train derail in between I think Abuja to Kano or something. There was some time or something. I don't know what really happened. I heard that on the news or something as well. I was just asking myself questions. Are this thing really? Because I don't know. I just maybe I'm overthinking things. Huh?
Anyway,
No,
that's my 10 pence.
Obviously, I didn't get your question clearly. Can you please specify? Okay.
So all this one where the talk sense,
No,
enter your
explanation you do. You not ask me a question.
No. What I'm saying is, what I said is this. I said, let's put in some of this, all these things I have said, rule of law, Dangote truck, not only Dangote, so that somebody will not say I'm picking on Dangote. When people have accidents on the highway, having insurance on your trucks, on your cars, all the people that have big trucks plying our roads in Nigeria, they have to have well-trained drivers. And government has to come up with a policy of if you drive certain number of hours. In this country, if you drive about 10 hours, you rest for another 10 hours or 11 hours. And you got to document it. You have to log it in. They have a logbook. Okay, those are the best. Right now, they have it electronically.
There are trackers, electronic tracker that tracks that is on the truck.
That's what I'm saying. There's electronic tracking.
You're only meant to drive at night. You are meant to drive at night, not day.
No, in this country, you drive anytime. You drive night and day.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, drive those trucks. I mean, like those trucks.
In those trucks, yes. In those trucks, you drive night and day over here. But the thing is, you still got to obey the policy.
Okay.
You still have to obey the sleeping hour, the rest hour. If you come out down and like big trucks that carry big loads, every 100 miles, you come down and check the ones that you tie down. You know, when you have all these trucks that carry maybe log of wood, you tie them down. Every 100 miles, you come down and check those tie down, whether they are still intact. Those are the small things that make country work, so that you won't be flying on the highway and the thing you carry on your roof fly off and kill people. So these are the things I'm saying that we have to put them down whenever we have a big spokesperson. We say, take this into your principal. If God helps you tomorrow, you come to power. These are the things, since you say you are staying only 4 years, these are the policies you have to marshal, put them in place. So that we have to have, I don't know whether there is driving school in Nigeria. They have to have driving school and trucking school. So that before you enter the road, you would have been trained. You would have been trained. Even Dubai, when I went to Dubai, it takes up to 6 months to get their driver's license. 6 months.
Don't play with that country.
I know, but in this my own country where I am, it doesn't matter. If you go and do your test and pass, you start driving. But at least over here, you have 1 month to go for trucking school. You got to go to school so that you learn how to drive. You learn how to not to chase off a small car when you are flying. In this country, you dare not do it. You have to give room when a small car wants to enter your front. You have to give them room to enter. All these things are laws that are put in place. Not be the angels they rule these nations we are talking about. Now human beings like us. But these are rules they brought in place, and people obey them. If you don't obey them, you pay fine or you go to jail.
And you have a enforcer, people that
Yeah,
enforce the law.
you have people that enforce
There
the
is no
law,
bias
and
about it.
enforcing the law does not mean they block the road, though. They know they block road, though. They don't block road.
So you people know that Nigeria is still a young economy, and we would young democracy, and we would get there someday.
Now, waiting pressure.
So it will take you until people finish dying. Until people finish dying.
All right.
Here. Okay, let me not say more. I'm not everybody here. TB should be all of everybody. TY them should be they live here. They let them say they know how it works. You know, we have way stations. If you are flying on the highway, and I'm specifically talking about trucks now, because these when they are full, they are 80,000 pounds.
Did you not see the accident that happened today? There was an accident today in Lagos, and it involved two trucks.
Oh,
heavy vehicles.
They have way stations.
They were both claiming rights to road.
Oh,
and
you don't drag road. If you're a truck driver, you don't drag road with anybody.
A dispatch rider.
Oh,
what? And one thing about those trucks, sometimes when you see them loading, they will overload the truck. If it is the
that's
car,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The car.
Over here, we have way station. We have way station where if you are going on the road, you pass when you are getting to way station. There is a transponder they put on the highway. The moment you pass that transponder, it will tell you whether you should enter the way station to go and weigh what you carry. If you carry more than what you are supposed to carry, you are done for as a driver. You are done for. If you're going to carry more than what you're supposed to carry, you have to have a license. You have to go and get a permit. And you got to get permit for all the states you're going to pass. Man, things are done well. So when somebody say, oh, it's not as if this place is heaven. But no, people did it well. People put things in place so that others will follow. People put things in place. We have to have discipline in that nation.
Thank you so
Precious,
much.
You are the secretary. That's why I'm saying this. You are the secretary of all these things I'm saying.
I know you.
You are the secretary. You have to put all these things down.
I'm happy now. Nobody is calling our APC women leader again.
No, I'm going to resume work. I'm going to resume this and I'll be on break for that. Let's resume. No problem. Thank you so much, Tiwa Danjuma. Thank you. Hello. Yeah. Who's the P here now? Oh, okay, that's me. Samuel. Mr. Samuel slept off on us, so he refused to speak. But thank you all the same. And thank you, Mr. Obison. Thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. It's always a pleasure to have everyone discuss about our country. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you again tomorrow evening, God willing, and let's keep deliberating. But beyond deliberation, I hope we're doing our part.
Precious, I can assure you, the work
you
is
never
going
tell
on.
me others they come here. See you.
I can assure you. You know, I like to keep my team private. Honestly, I like to keep my team private. But I'm still working on some stuff.
I never see what you talk where they do, apart from to ginger people here.
We are working on it.
On the ground, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You know, say now where our locality. Now we need to work on now. So things are going on. The meetings are going on. Talk is on ground.
Meetings. There should be massive mobilization and sensitization.
Yeah, that's when I say meeting. Yeah, when I say meeting is mobilization. Yes, those are going on already. We are all doing our part. Every region where we come from, like our side now, our area, because where we get property, where we get everything. So we make sure say, hey, those areas now when the meeting they go on, they call this. We there on the meeting. We there on ground. Don't worry, things are going on. I know say for my area. Na Peter Obi, so nothing more, nothing less. So no other person there.
Not be say you know.
I know, Precious. I waiting. I know.
I know. They don't care about the candidate who you vote for.
Yeah, I talk about because I know they had my own. I talk about.
I hope say you don't educate the people. Spend money on them. Teach them how to vote for the right candidate.
Precious, I tell you, I told what the other day. I say if I show you by Peru, you go say what? So I don't know. So things are on ground.
Defend their votes. That's the important thing. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Good night, everyone, and God bless you.
Yeah.
I appreciate everyone for coming and stopping by. Let's do this again.